Welcome everyone to session 10. Holy moly, guacamole! Session 10 of the final pages. Welcome back everyone who's tuning in, and Toxin, thank you so much for your subscription.
You're welcome.
We love your monies. We'll switch over to everyone's beautiful faces. Welcome back Hikaru, welcome back Default Player, welcome back Toxin, welcome back Leon, and Giggle Cheeks.
Hi.
I only have one announcement today before we get back into the shenanigans, and that is our very own Default Player is getting married this Friday.
Woo!
To a real person. I'm so excited.
I've been worried about him for a while, so that's a relief.
Yeah. Congratulations. Can we get a wisdom saving throw for Robin?
I'm just going to post a torch, and I'll let you infer from that what you want.
Deal.
So she's from Canada.
Wait, there's the wisdom save. Okay.
She's really real. I
She goes to a
promise.
different school. But she's definitely real.
I, having met her, also can verify she is real.
She's a real live
She's
person.
very real.
Real.
It was so much fun when we hung out and did the thing.
Yeah.
In real life that one time doing real
Yeah,
activities.
yeah.
She
Right.
also
Giggle-
knows karate and works at Nintendo.
Giggles is about as good of a wingman as Camille is. Does she also eat fireflies?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't.
Deathly allergic.
Okay.
It's
Cozy
not a good
Corner.
pastime.
Oh, look, Cozy Corner's here.
Cozy Corner.
They
I
are
know
real.
That might be my fiance.
Fiance.
That's default on another account for sure.
You're only gonna be gays for like 2 or 3
No.
That's Leon.
No.
Leon's alt character. Bro, you've been catfished. Just wait. Okay.
You haven't met her yet.
I lift back the veil. It's just Leon.
It's just
Would you
Okay.
really be that disappointed?
I would not.
I would marry Leon in a heartbeat.
I'm really excited for our
I'm
special
sorry,
day.
Cozy Corner.
Good session, guys.
I can hear her laughing downstairs.
Okay, let's find out
in Canada.
what. Oh my gosh! Now she's a subscriber. Thanks to Zosoro. Zassy Pants. Thanks, my love. That is awesome. Let's find out what happened.
Previously on the final pages, Robin finalized the terms of the job, coordinated payment details, then wrapped up the negotiations by providing Naleli with a healthy dose of emotional damage. Savvy walked away with Gaph's sword and shield in hand. After stashing it away, the party attended the funeral rites of Tyler, Kyler, Skylar, and Ed. Well, most of the funeral rites. Well, some of them at least. It turns out it lasts 3 days, so after a bit, our adventurers dip. Returning to the cave network, our heroes lead Mercy to the scene of the battle, hopes high that she could learn more from the stone giant's corpse. The cause of death was a bite from a large, shark-like creature. Attempting to proceed further, the party is stopped by the ever-rising water levels. Forced to turn back, Hamish finds himself alone with Savvy, and she is not happy. Confronting him about his hypocritical distrust of Savvy's warlocky magic, we witness a second heaping serving of emotional damage. In a shocking moment of clarity for both the ranger and the audience, Hamish realizes that he has also been casting magic this whole time. Up until that very moment, dear sweet Ham thought it was totally normal to have a never-ending supply of belly-filling berries, leap 20 feet from a standing position, and that his cat genuinely ate too many fireflies. Oh, dear sweet Ham, you truly are too good for this world. Let's see how he reckons with this new information. Now, back to the show.
Ham, you really are too good for this world.
I feel all sorts of just like damage.
Would you say it's an
Emotional.
emotional variety?
Yes.
Emotional damage.
Man, that narrator is spicy. These past
Spicy.
couple.
Yeah,
We'll
Bit
recap.
sassy
I want to
there.
be on his bad side.
Yeah. Whoever that person is needs to have a stern talking to.
Look, all I'm saying is if you take a raspberry and put some mistletoe on there, it tastes fantastic. It fills you up.
Just fills you up for an entire day and
Yeah,
gives you a
like a 3-course meal. It's incredible.
It's like magic. Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
Mm.
No, like what Double Breaker says, it's a family recipe, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hamish
Well.
believes that as well.
Welcome back, everybody. Where we last left off, you all decided not to go further into the cave. You decided to leave. And as we left, outside, we had Mercy talking with Ham. And eventually, everyone else starts to trickle out. Camille, you left last. And as you were leaving, the last thing I wanted to tell you is that you just had this urge, this pull from within saying, come back. And they weren't words. It was just some weird draw. Now that you're all outside of the cave, what are you doing? It's still pretty early in the day. You still have many hours before nighttime of the first day of mourning for the dead, Tyler, Kyler, and Liler. And Ed.
And Ed.
And Brandon.
Don't forget Ed.
Can't forget Ed. Fantasy
I
champion.
do every time. Every session.
Every
I go make a picket sign and I start to march around the funeral and I say, justice for fantasy champion. Where's his funeral? No, that's it. I don't do anything.
Okay. Is there anything that you all want to do? You're going to have, by the end of the day, you're going to have your wagon ready. It's going to be loaded with provisions to get you all the way to Strathmore, which is going to take about 2 10-day, maybe 2.5 10-day of travel by wagon and cart. So what would you like to do?
I mean, around 5 p.m., I'm going to grab Ham and go back to the jailhouse, but that's the only thing I have on the docket.
I think before, like, as they're getting out of the tunnel, I do think that Savvy's totally not, because of the conversation that was just had, totally just not super in a great mood. And as she comes up out of the hole, I mentioned she's probably either, her Camille are going to be last ones out. She'll look to the group and say, well, that was a decision. Okay. I don't expect you to all be enthusiastic. I don't expect you to all participate. I'll give us time to think about it. Make peace with whatever we need to. But I'm not leaving the city until I explore that cave. I will return here at sundown. I will be waiting. If you join me, that is your prerogative. If you do not, I will see you in the morning.
Assuming you make it out of the cave, I'm not letting you go down there alone. I got you back.
I need a little bit more time. Mainly because I need to make another... I think having a secondary rope of climbing might be helpful in this situation. Since not just one of our group members cannot swim, but 2. And we do not know how far and how deep the waters go on the other side that you have informed us about.
I'm gonna go take a swimming lesson with Camille, I think.
Sure enough, absolutely. Yeah, we can do that.
But we will be back at sundown.
Rope lessons. I will be here at sundown. And I hope you will be here too. But we can't look at that and not go. We understand that, right? Wait, of all the things that we've seen, would we really allow ourselves to turn back at this point?
Savvy, I very much want to go over there. It might not look like it, but I do. But at this, calculating people's safety over what I want is more important if we want to survive. I'm not fond of enclosed spaces, so it takes me a little bit longer to calculate, and I don't appreciate the stab back.
Mercy, make no mistake. If I was making a stab, it would not be verbal. Take your time. It is well. But do not pretend to tell me how I should react to someone delaying me. If I wish to move forward, I will. I've extended to you an invitation. If you would like to join me, you may. If you don't, I don't care. Enjoy your time.
That wasn't there. Mercy would say that after Savvy, I assume, has walked away.
That's fair.
Just a, that was not the correct word.
I walk up and give a little like shoulder nudge to Mercy. I'm like, I think you do some good calculations there. That rope's pretty neat. How does that work? And I'll start asking questions about how Mercy made the rope. See if she's interested in explaining the science behind it at all.
So it's a small wire mechanism that runs through the whole rope that is charged, and it can make it so that it has the ability to tie on the other end, so that even if you cannot reach and tie it yourself, you can get it tied without being concerned about it being loose.
Wire? You don't say.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have thought it was like a rubber or something like that, you know? Like they put in those elastic waistbands, but it's wire. That's
Well,
pretty neat.
It's kind of like the pulley system, but within the rope.
So you're saying it's like a jacket you put on backwards.
Sure.
Perfect.
No, you didn't.
But he did.
A rock falls from the tree.
Ah. Where did
And I
that
go,
come
wow,
from?
that was pretty close. It almost hit us. And I point at the rock that fell far away from Robin.
So, I want to start with the montage because it's what brings me the most happiness. Hamish and Camille, you go over to the river and you find right under the bridge there's a pool where the current just doesn't quite hit. It's kind of dammed itself a little bit there, and that's where people will fish for tadpoles and crawfish and other small fish. And it's probably about, honestly, 5 feet deep. You can see the bottom clearly. It's muddy on the bottom. A couple rocks. The mud will squish through your toes. How do you and Camille learn how to swim?
Well, that's a good question, Camille.
Okay, I was about to launch into the explanation, and I was like, "You got it."
No,
Do the thing.
no, but whatever we do, I'm taking my shirt off for it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're down to the skivvies here.
Perfect.
So-
Robin
so
goes
we
to
get-
help.
Yeah,
He
I
wants to-
join in.
okay, perfect.
I am on the shore. I am just giving positive encouragement and regularly helping you reapply sunscreen. Oh, the sun's out real bright today. Don't forget the ears. Oh, that sunburn really hurts. Oh.
It's
Maybe
the
he's
beach
fishing off to
episode.
the side.
This is just
Yeah.
for double milk. You got it, Puck.
So it's Camille just like walks Ham into the water a little bit, very gently, just to where you can stand. First exercises consist of like teaching like a toddler to swim. It's Ham just on his back in the water, just learning to float first. You gotta learn to float before you can learn to sink, and then occasionally just letting go and letting him float there. I imagine since it's still connected to the river, occasionally having to grab him and pull him back as the current like takes him just a little bit.
All right. Yeah, Ham's gonna go along with all of this. All that sounds good. So trying to learn how to float on the back. Are we doing standard strokes or breaststroke? Yeah, don't worry about that. But yeah, he's going along with all of it, and he's actually doing. He's mostly calm. A little nervous, but pushing through that.
And
Okay.
this is where my lack of real life knowledge, because I can only doggy paddle, I cannot swim beyond that.
Okay, so
That's all right.
the first thing that's
sorry.
going to happen is, Hamish, you're going to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
Somebody's plane shifting him while he's trying to learn how to swim.
Oh, he's gone. He's
Okay.
gone. Elemental plate of fire.
Okay,
Water.
you're going to...
Where'd this fire
Hamish
come
is going to
from?
do that thing where... yeah, Hamish is going to do that thing where he goes to jump in, and then he stops, and he takes a step back. And then he runs, and then he stops, and he takes a step back. And you're going to see he's just going to hesitate, and he won't get in. And you can't force him, at least not with your words.
Can I jump in during this part? I'm so
Yes.
sorry to cut it.
Yes.
I scream, jump! And
Oh,
I cast command.
wow. Yeah, you do. Okay. So now you actually need to roll for real.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, Monk, what does he need to roll?
So you're
What?
commanding him. It's a spell save DC of 14.
It's a
What
spell.
kind of save?
Is it a wisdom save?
It is.
Oh, it is a wisdom
Hey.
save.
There we go.
It didn't say it. It didn't say it.
It's there. It's on the third line.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's good,
okay,
Liquid.
but I do have a question.
Yes.
So this is entirely up to you. It says the spell has no effect if the target is undead, doesn't understand the language, or if your command is directly harmful to it. Now,
Oh.
that to me sounds like if they believe it's directly harmful to it. I'm going to push back on that just a little bit.
I like it. I like it because of what's coming out. And this is the whole reason we're doing this, is so that we can do this safely under in a controlled environment. Because when you're in the cave, you're no longer in control, one would argue.
Now,
So-
I'm going to go with whatever you want. If you want me to make the wisdom save and I failed, that's fine. But
That's fine. I cast Thunder Wave, so it pushes it back.
he falls into the deep end. The current takes him.
let me make the wisdom save.
Space
before-
plan.
Let me do the wisdom. I failed.
Okay.
So,
Hello, Aiko. Welcome back. Yeah, look at Leon's face.
so that's where I'm gonna be. That's where I'm gonna push back for Grace. But if I jump, I jump.
Okay. So you're fine, Hamish, you're fine. Everything's gonna be okay. It's enough to get you to at least walk waist deep into the water, and it's kind of cold, but refreshing, because it's coming from a very, very deep lake to the north, almost as cold as ice year round.
I hate to interject, but he did tell me to jump.
Oh, okay then. Yeah,
So
you jump 5 feet in. How tall are you? 4'8"? It's over your head. Your feet go into the mud. You jump in.
I jump in and I'm so pissed.
You did it! Yeah, good job, bud.
Okay, now.
Oh no! Leon, you might want to help. No, sorry, not Leon. Oh no! Leon's the lifeguard at this beach. Leon, get over here!
Guys, he's drowning. He's underwater.
Where's your flotation device, Leon? Get into the water.
The moment Ham jumps in, Camille's like rushing over to where he landed in the water, like, oh no.
He's slippery, but you're able to pull his head up and over water.
I fully take my flask back from Leon the lifeguard, and I say, "What are you doing drinking on the job?"
Camille will look over at Robin talking to what must be a delusion. There's no man there.
It's minor illusion.
He's been day drinking at
Okay,
the beach.
Hamish, wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna need a reload already.
Another wisdom save?
Yes, another
Wisdom
one.
save.
Another one.
Another one. Oh man,
Is that a 2?
you are not having it. You don't feel
No.
safe. You're very pissed off because someone cast magic on you, and
Oh yeah.
Robin's on the bridge looking down at you like, "You got this, buddy." And then
do it.
Camille's like holding you under the shoulders, but you are now fighting Camille, and it's not deep enough for you to drown him unless you punch him in the stomach. But your feet aren't touching the ground, and you can't get him underneath you, and you're basically dragging yourself underwater. You're really making this harder than it should be, Hamish.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm going to try desperately to get back to the shore, and when I do, whenever that may happen, I am going to go directly to Robin and punch him in the face.
I will allow it. It's a technique, not magic. So
100%.
I need you to make an athletics check, and I
Okay.
need it to be with disadvantage because you can't swim.
I mean, I if I may
Oh,
He
there's
interject.
can't
nice
swim.
rolls.
He
All
can't.
right, never mind.
He range swims.
What are you saying, Camille?
He just needed motivation.
I was gonna say if he was forced to jump and I had to pick him up out of the water, I would have just taken him to the shore. I wasn't gonna make him swim for
I'll
it.
be honest, he didn't ask. He's not talking. He's just fighting for his life.
Mhm.
No, I wouldn't have waited for him to ask. It was like he's not ready for this. Like he's not supposed to be this deep.
Fair.
The
So
rage swimming. The
Hamish.
rage swimming, though.
as you get out,
Yeah.
I spoke too soon because you don't know even when you're casting magic. So make an Arcana check.
Gosh dang it.
Yeah, you know
There's
now
the good roll.
that he did.
Oh, wait,
I have been made aware.
Hold on.
does he?
Gosh dang. Separate bars for this?
Guys, we're PvPing against each other.
Does he know that it was me? That was a good jump, bud. You're really committed. You're really committed to that jump.
Oh my god.
What does a 6 get me?
A 6 gets you out of the water. You're angry, but you don't know at what. I don't know. I don't know what came
now
over
make
you,
an
Hamish.
Arcana check to know that he cast that spell.
Okay, so the day progresses, and for the next few hours, you're going to learn, well, kind of how.
I'm gonna at least take like a 15-minute break after
Oh
that
yeah,
and then go
yeah.
back into
You're gonna
it.
you're gonna dry your beard off a little bit.
Reapply some sunscreen.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it.
Okay, so the montage is going well.
Oh yeah.
And then Mercy, you are gonna go make another rope. So just
Yes.
a quick rules thing here. How many of those can you make at a time? How many of your inventions?
I can make 2 per long rest. I assume this is kind of montage is kind of like a long rest since it's
Okay.
going to be like 8 hours.
And you can have them both working at the same time? Like one doesn't
Correct.
cancel the previous?
Correct.
Okay. And then so you're gonna be making your rope. Where are you doing this? Are you going back to Gamal's?
No, I was going to sit and watch them learn how to swim.
Okay.
So I'm kind of sitting underneath a tree just in the shade.
I've got like all my tools and stuff like splayed out all over the place, and just will glance over and just is watching them and being like, I don't want to learn how to swim. I'm just gonna figure out something else.
Yeah. So you're not going to join in the festivities? It's super fun. Everyone's doing it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of screaming, kicking.
Good.
Yeah, now it just sounds like dying and pain and agony. So she's just making a rope.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yenye, welcome back. Hello. We missed you.
Hello.
Okay, so you're sitting on the opposite side of the bridge, focusing on tinkering and making this other rope.
She's only gonna make one extra ropes because she's already got one, so she's just gonna make another one.
Okay.
Because she's making them more as like anchors
Yeah.
for both Mercy and Hamish in case something happens.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then we are going to cut to Robin. You are going to go to the jailhouse.
After the swimming montage, near the end of like the business day or whatever, I'm gonna scoop up, not literally scoop up, but I'm gonna put my arm around Hamish, say like, you did a really good job, bud. I'm really proud of you for conquering your fears. I'm glad that I could be there for support and encouragement. Camille, you're a champion. Leon, good job lifeguarding. And I turn back to nothing.
Okay. So you two are together. Anything else that you all want to do before it's nighttime and we return to the cave?
Well, when we're at the jailhouse,
Yeah.
I'm collecting two things from... Well, it's because we go to Naleli, and she gives us the notes that we're going to give at Strathmore.
Yeah.
So during that interaction, it's Robin is very cold. He's not like mean. He just isn't his normal talkative self. When she offers the notes, he's not going to reach out his hand to accept him. He goes, I believe there was one more condition of our employment. And I look down at Ham. I believe you have something to say to my associate here. And as a reminder, there was a condition that she had to formally apologize and specifically tell him.
I know
he
how
could
to
go in
do
the
my
forest.
job. I know. Okay.
I just wanted to
No,
make
you don't have to do that. It's fine.
as a reminder.
It's not a reminder. It's a dig. It's a stab.
It depends on the attitude, really, of the
Two things
recipient.
can be true. Two things can be true.
Still purrs. She's gonna look to you, and Naleli, she will look and say, Hamish, I could have approached that whole situation better, and I apologize. You are free to wander. If you choose to go back into the forest, it's at your own risk. I will be sending guard to make sure that no one other than you five are to enter.
Well, I can't agree with everything that you did. I do respect the fact that we as people can make mistakes. I've made more than a few. So I accept your apology. And I wish you luck in your endeavours.
If you'll excuse me, I've had a very, very long day. And there's 2 more of those to come. You will find all of your provisions at the Borealis Ranch. You will find a chest with 250 gold. Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, isn't it? Yeah.
It
I
is.
looked at him. Yeah, no, it's very surprising. Yeah, we need. Yeah.
We accept. Thank you.
The horse and cart are not yours. Those are to be turned into Whitaker.
I agree.
On
Can
arrival.
anyone really own a horse? They're such free spirits.
We'll talk to Tian and Hamidi. Yes, I think you can own a horse.
Dude, 250 gold. We could buy our own horse.
All right, well, we'll turn him in.
Okay. Good luck. And she turns and she
Thank you.
walks away.
I give the little elbow to Ham, like, huh? Up?
Did I handle it all right?
You did so good. Oh, you could have done anything you wanted. You could have been mean. You could have said, you could have spoke your mind and let her have it. But you were gracious, and that was really impressive. Good
What
work.
I really wanted to do was stab it in the legs.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. Nope, that would have been. There's not a lot of wrong options. That would be one of them.
I agree.
Well,
So
that's why I didn't. I just wanted to, but
it's okay to want it. It's okay. But I think you did real good, bud. And I flip him an extra gold piece. I say,
Yes.
there you go.
You have 51 GP.
And I have
Plus
49.
whatever you already had. Okay.
And we'll divvy out the gold, like maybe when we meet up with everyone. Hey, we got the supplies. Here you go. And little baggies for everybody.
Right. At the end of the day,
Alright.
you should all have arrived. But before we get there, Savvy, you've been in the woods by yourself for most of the day. What were you doing during that time?
I mean, she did go back and retrieve something from the ranch. I was thinking that, I mean, that wouldn't have taken, admittedly, from where they're at, like a ton of time, but
Yeah.
I do think that she would go back and retrieve Gaph's sword from where she stashed it, intending to bring that with her.
Okay,
That being really the last thing that she had left, but
sure.
I mean, beyond that, just thinking.
Just
She
thinking.
wasn't. She was thinking and stewing. I don't really know that she did a whole lot.
Okay. Well, eventually the sun starts to set, and you'll see your group, Robin, Hamish, Camille, and Mercy, start to march up one by one. And you are all at the mouth of the hole, back down below. What are you guys doing?
Mercy climbs down the rope.
Okay. Mercy goes down the hole. Anything else you guys want to say before you go down?
Are we treating the montage in the day as a long rest?
It is a long rest, yes.
oh heck yeah!
Yeah, free spells.
How funny would it have been if he's like, no, and you're like,
Oh,
what's
you
that?
spent
I
the
wasted
day drowning.
frivolously.
Oh no, the consequences of my actions. I would have stood by it. I would have been fine with it. I would have done it again. I'll do it again right now. I cast command.
The reason why Mercy went down there first was because she was getting more mushrooms and attaching them to some of the ropes.
Okay. Attaching the mushrooms to the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like it. I like
I
it.
see that. I see that.
I'll be honest. I don't know why, but don't tell me because it looks like at least 3 of you know why. I'm like, wait, what?
I also know.
I
I'm,
think
4
I'm
of
on
you
the
know.
I'm in the in group.
I'm gonna roll insight on
Default
Robin. 'cause
knows. Default
You're gonna roll
knows in
insight
Canada.
I
on
rolled a
me.
6, Robin. Do you really know?
Ah.
Okay. I don't know. I'm like, you braid them into the rope like mushrooms. You braid them in.
Kind of more like some of them are on just tied to like on knots.
That's cool.
Yeah, like a trout line.
Mm-hmm.
Mush rope.
Yeah, Robin has duct tape, remember? We established that last session.
That is true.
yeah.
I also
Yeah.
invited Leon, the lifeguard, with us. He became fast
He'll
friends.
he'll keep us alive. Yep.
He's where you get all your duct tape.
Yeah.
He's just a minor illusion of this stereotypical like lifeguard from every 80s action movie.
Okay, I have to ask, are you actually doing that? Because I might be fully on board with this.
No.
It's just fantasy David Hasselhoff.
Okay.
Default fucked up and called Camille Leon, and I didn't want to admit it.
What?
That
What?
would never happen.
You don't want to admit
Oh
it?
my god.
Oh my goodness.
There's no precedent for default calling characters by their player name.
What?
It's really hard because in Discord, all of your names are your Discord names.
Do not
your-
change them right now. We'll change them.
We're all changing them.
Wait until you die, then change your character name.
Oh,
So, you traverse the cave once again. You've done this before. You are very familiar with it. As you get to the death room, where all the skeletons were on the ground and they have disintegrated from your presence, you notice that your scythe is not there. Where you leaned it up against the wall, Camille. The rest of you keep making your way to where Zephyr, the old blind giant, was essentially preparing for his own death. You set him free. The water is 3 feet deep here, and the cave entrance is open. You see the severed other giant with its missing hand. You see that weird humanoid spider-looking creature. And as you are at the mouth of the cave, what are you guys doing?
Mercy's actually taking off her jacket. So not to be weighed down. And it's probably a little surprising because the jacket was very baggy at first, but she is heavily petite. Not something that you would expect from an artificer.
Okay.
As she gets she gets the rope ready with with some pitons and a hammer.
Say it. No, he's not gonna say it.
You're gonna pee on it?
Thank you.
I will never escape it.
nor should we.
And then we'll hand 2 of the ends with all of the materials to Robin. And then narrow down the command word. What did I put in? Go. The command word was go. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Go.
She hands one end, and she says, "You just gotta hammer these into the wall on the other side, and then just use the command word to get them to knot properly so that they're secure. And then Hamish and I can use the ropes as an anchor to pull ourselves to the other side without getting lost or not understanding where up and down is when we're underwater."
All right, sounds easy enough. Yeah, I can do that for you.
And the mushrooms should help with light as well.
That's a really clever idea. Mushrooms. What do you know? Wire mushrooms. Oh, and I get ready to go dive in the water.
The rest of you?
I'm gonna grab Camille and just let everybody else go.
Okay.
I go over to the one of the ropes with to Hamish and is like, you need to tie this to yourself.
Yep. It's on there tight.
I tie my. Just gotta wait for them to tug to let us know that it's ready to go.
You're gonna see Hamish is going to make a wisdom saving throw. Yes, he's doing it.
So many today. I love it.
Chat, you got to drink with us. That's the rules. Go look at the rules. It says so
Here's
right
the
there.
rules.
These
Yeah,
be the rules.
It's part of the rules.
Okay,
Okay.
Hamish.
13.
You're going to see as he's kind of tying the rope and he's looking down, he's going to kind of stumble a little bit to where his head actually hits the stone wall. And he leans on it, almost like he's drunk. And Hamish, for a moment, you have a memory, a flashback. You're in Stodia Hall, the amazing mountain of the dwarves, of your people. And you're at the 5 points, which is where 5 rivers meet underneath the mountain that lead to every side of the continent and the world. And you fall in the water, and you remember that it was so dark that even with your dark vision, you could not tell which way was up. You breathe out in pain as your shin rocks against a rock underneath. And as you jump off the floor of the water of the riverbed, you shoot to the surface. And when you think you're about to breach the surface to take a breath of air, there is no surface. You're not sure which way you're going. And you all will hear Hamish scream out in help and in agony, and he calls out a name. And the name he calls out is Ashrin. And you see just a small trickle of blood on his forehead from the scrape from the rock. As Hamish, you kind of snap out of it, and you're having a severe flashback.
You all right, Ham?
Just need a minute. Just, go behind me. And just, they say it's not too far. Just push me through and just get me to the other side, right?
Hold on.
I've got you, buddy.
Just get me through.
The rope should help too. That's how you know which way to go.
Of course. It's but all right. Let's do this.
And with
Push me
that,
first.
who goes first?
Robin will be one of the first with the one end of the rope.
Okay.
I'll dive in and just like dad power swim. Like I have just absurdly strong muscles in my shoulder. And so my shoulders are like doing most of the swimming motion.
Okay.
I get to the other side and barring nothing happens, I'll do exactly what Mercy told me to do, and I'll just nail it in.
Okay.
And then I'll say, "Go, go, Power Rangers!"
And as you do, this magical rope starts to slither down into the water, goes underwater, and comes up. Everyone else sees this snake-like rope come up out of the water. Can someone draw me a snake rope coming out of this water? And
yeah.
you see it come out, and it's the magical water. It's a magical snake rope. Who's next?
It's glowing.
That's perfect. Minimalist. Oh, 2 ropes come out with a snake tongue.
And a heart.
and then a heart rope. It forms a heart around you, Hamish.
Oh wait, what's
And then Robin's rope comes out. I could tell that was Robin.
it's just a
A
slithery
rope
little
monster
snake.
comes out.
It's got all the knots from the go-go.
It's from the mushroom. Look at that little yellow rope. Good job, Camille.
Oh, look at that.
Participation reward for you. Okay, who's next?
Oh, Savvy, go.
Yeah, Savvy. It's only 5 feet. Literally, you only press once off the ceiling and you're on the other side. And you come up out of the water. And there's Robin waiting for you. Who's next?
Mercy will go.
Okay. Mercy, as you step into the water, you're holding onto this rope, and the rope moves itself. You take a deep breath. You close your eyes tight. And let it do it does its thing. You find yourself kind of scraping along the surface of the ceiling, and before long, a moment, you're on the other side.
I don't like that.
Camille and Hamish are alone behind.
All right, Camille, you're gonna push me, right? You're
I
not
got
gonna
you,
let
Ham.
me stay under that, right?
I'm not going to let you stay down there. I got you.
You look me in the eyes and you tell me.
I've got you. You're getting over there, and you're going to be over there before you know it.
Okay.
All right.
And Camille's going to, as you're like about to step in that direction, Camille's hand on your shoulder is going to tighten, holding you in place for a second. I'm going to look at you very intently in the eyes. And, Ham, if there's ever anything you need to talk about, you got me. You know that, yeah?
I'm all right. But I appreciate it. I if something comes up, I will.
Sure thing, buddy.
If something happens. All right. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll go.
No, you get shoved. Yeah. And as you take a deep breath, splash into ocean water. And eventually you'll all see the bubbles come up. And then a few seconds after the bubbles, you see the dwarf pulled through with the heart rope around his waist. And he comes up on the other side. Hamish, you did it. You leveled up. No, you didn't.
I was like, wait, what?
No, you didn't do that thing. No.
That's the challenge. We did it.
There it is.
You didn't
All
do
right.
it.
I'm just gonna go hold on to Robin for a minute and just steady myself while I wait for Camille.
Oh, okay.
If Hamish will let me, I'll pick him up in a hug and be like, "You did it, bud! Good job!" And just a real big hug.
All right, perfect.
And there's no waiting for Camille. Camille did as he was asked to. He was pushing you through as you were going, so he's right there with you.
Okay. And you are all on the other side of this cave. You gather up the rope, and you now see that it goes uphill, and then it turns a corner into complete pitch darkness. You'll notice that there isn't a breeze. It is absolutely stagnant air. You see the mushrooms that were broken by Zebfur have already begun to heal at a very alarming rate just over the last few hours that you were gone throughout the day. And they're starting to glow again and kind of grow. And guys, what is this? What is this? I see it. Who
Picture?
wrote that at the very bottom?
Picture.
Who wrote that?
It looks like it's in green, so I think it looks like toxin.
Yeah.
Hamish! How dare you?
I I have no recollection of this.
Must have been while you were having your flashback. You just blacked out, and now the words are there.
Blackout. Yeah, they're right there.
Toxin's been framed.
I don't recall doing this, but I will follow on that
memory of
sword.
this
I'm
place.
okay with that.
I was like, no, that's not a.
It's toxin. We all agree it's toxin. Yeah.
It's
you guys are the
toxin.
worst.
Yeah.
Listen, Aleli's a representation of me, therefore I am a B word. Is that what I'm hearing?
It was a
Well, you're not
representation.
wrong.
We already knew that, though.
It was a representation of the part of you that's a B word.
I am
Yeah.
a dirty bitch.
Yeah. Not all of you is a B word.
All of you
Okay.
is another B word, though. The best.
Oh, the part we're referring to though is bitch.
Yes.
So can I ask a clarifying question?
Yes.
You said that it slopes up. Is there any water running down the slope to where we just came out of?
Make an investigation check.
All right.
With an 18, you'll notice that there's a trickle, a leak, if you will, coming from above, running down the side of the path.
Coming from above?
Coming from above, yeah.
And you said it's seawater.
Yeah. Now, as you kind of move up to investigate it, you're going to see that there is a very large stone. And you can see that there's grinding... there's scratch marks on the ground from when this giant stone has been moved. And you can see that the wall where it is placed looks like this rock has stopped it. It leads you to believe that Zebfer plugged it while he came through here.
Huh. I'm just going to kind of relay that information to the group. All right, so we go in this way.
I believe so, yes.
I'm going to start walking that way.
Okay.
Sure.
You're going to walk for a long time. Up to an hour. And as you walk further and further into this cave system, I need to know who is leading. Who's leading the way here? Who's guiding you?
I'd be fine with Savvy doing that.
Okay, Savvy.
Is she good at it? No, but she's gonna do it.
Yeah. And it's pitch black. So for those of you who doesn't have dark vision,
I don't, but I've got my goggles.
okay, so you have your goggles on. Awesome.
But does Robin have dark vision? Does Robin the human have dark vision?
Apparently, Robin has dark vision.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. My great grandmother on my father's side was a half elf.
And now you see good in the dark. Okay.
And
Now
now
you
I
see
see good
good.
in the dark.
Couple hundred carats later.
Okay.
My lineage allows me to have dark vision. My custom lineage.
What about you, human warlock, Leon?
I am indeed a human and not a redacted custom lineage. So
Got it. Cool. So
He
you
has
also
no great grandfather.
you
that's
have a
half
great
elf.
elf. Okay. Cool. Well,
I
that's
did make 2 pairs of goggles,
yeah.
if you do remember.
Yeah. Put them on.
I do
Cool.
I do recall that session. Yes.
And
Goggles.
Robin's like, thanks, but no thanks.
That was,
Nope.
that
They're
was
gonna
the
look
most.
great.
Oh, it was great.
Okay.
It was a terrible way.
You're gonna get to a point where there's a fork in the road, and you'll see that the road in front of you is carved just like the others, but the road in front of you has a lot of stalagmites sticking out of the ground.
Have we been going up this whole time?
No.
Okay.
You've been going both up and down and all around, topsy-turvy.
You
The
could do a
road to the-
loop-de-loop?
You did. You may have done a loop-to-loop too.
Well, that's sick.
Yeah.
I did a kickflip.
You did a barrel roll too. It was great. And then the road to your left, there's these little tiny purple crystals on the ground that have just a faint glow to them. And the road to the right is covered in what look to be just dry shells, if you will. Very large, dried shells, like exoskeletons of some creature.
What kind of creature?
Fossils.
Make a nature check.
Bang.
Yeah. Some kind of large carapace with like this creature shed its skin and kind of left it there. It's snake-like, but the shells are pretty shiny, like a dark purple shiny.
Is there anything that can be like, I don't know, scavenged from this thing? I mean, is it old? Is this like just skeletal remains from like a long time ago? Is it?
You could scavenge it, yeah.
I would like to. What do I
Yeah.
get?
You're gonna get a 12-inch by 12-inch, a foot in some countries, of bug shell. Yeah. Guys, what the hell is going on in chat? There's two chats, one on my right and one on my left. And the one over here says, Robin holds up a sign that says 11:10 as if he were judging a diving competition.
Because Camille does a backflip gainer.
Yeah.
Where?
Gainer.
There's nowhere to do it.
Same
Same
It's a
chat. Keep,
loop-de-loop.
just look up a little bit.
Same chat.
I did it wherever Savvy did her kickflip.
Yeah.
All right.
Nope.
So after your gainer totally landing it, which way do you go?
Let's talk about it. So Savvy's going to turn to the group. I have been here just as much as you have, so I can't say I know which way we should go. One hand, this one looks carved. On the other, this one does not. Thoughts?
So we're here to get answers, right? So which one do we think will have more answers for us? The one that was made or the one that's been here because caves do cave things? I think that we'll find more answers down the one that is made by hands. So I vote the carved path.
I don't disagree, but I vote the path that allows us to kill something. Which I think is going to be that one over there. The not made one.
I would rather not die. Or kill something, or find something that is probably almost as large as giants.
That's a good question. With this big of a shark bite thing that was in the thing, with all the stalagmites growing out of the tunnel on the one, would it be reasonable to assume that a giant and or maybe shark thing could make it through the path of stalagmites?
It could have, yeah.
Well, that's not helpful. I regret my question.
It's big enough for it, yeah.
I redact my question.
I was just thinking it's been a long couple of days. We could all blow off a little bit of steam, and nothing says that quite like killing some whatever the heck that is. Gesturing to the bug carcasses, shells.
By killing some native wildlife. Let's go.
Well, of course we're going to use it.
I'm not against it. I'm not voting against it. I just.
Camille?
Whatever you think is best, ma'am.
Could you flip a coin?
I pull up my big bag of 49 gold pieces.
Okay.
And I take one out and I flip it.
Okay. It lands on heads.
Oh, we should have determined what side means which first.
All right. We kill things by going after their heads. So that's that side.
Okay. I flip it again.
It lands
You
on
want me to-
heads.
Oh, okay, we're going the kill path. I look at both sides. Are both sides heads?
Nope.
Okay. It's like
I was gonna laugh if they
Caesar.
were.
It's like a Caesar coin where it's stamped with heads on both sides.
No, the other side is tails.
Okay, we go down the heads.
think we go.
Murder
Yes.
path.
Okay, you clicked.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. You guys know.
I look at this coin. I'm like, heads twice in a row. It seemed very definitive. Like fate has told us to go this way. And I
We've
put the
we've
coin
not really
back.
decided, but can flip it again. See if it's heads again.
I flip it again.
It's heads.
It's tails out of spite.
Okay, guys,
It's vertical.
let's head back. We gotta go to the bar and bet everyone heads we win, tails they lose. I flip again.
It's heads.
Guys, everyone, I know this cave expedition was a big endeavor. Ham, you overcame a lot. Mercy, cool rope trick. Let's go. I head back to the special bear.
No, now.
I'll give him a gold coin.
All the while, I'm flipping the coin. It's again.
What you see in front of you is you're going to see the stalagmites just kind of sticking out of the ground. You see that the ceiling itself is kind of dripping a little bit. And you see that right in front of you, there's a cluster of these purple gemstones that are just growing naturally out of the ground and out of the walls. And you just see a cluster of them, maybe 15 or so, that catch your eye. And then you see that you can, once you go down this tunnel, you can either turn left or right, as in front of you is a dead end.
Let's take a look at these gemstone things.
Heck
Yeah, Mercy is very intrigued.
Yeah, you go up there. Do you have any jewel crafters or anyone that knows anything about gemstones?
If they're forgeries, I could help. Are they forgeries?
No, they're not fake.
Uh,
They're real.
Oh,
Well,
well.
what about what? Yeah,
Stone
maybe
cutting.
stone cutting. Or just,
Hell yeah.
just to help us out?
Gems are technically stones.
Yeah, a gem is a stone. It's true.
Oh, where's my glasses?
All right,
I can't
and,
find. I can't see
We're
without my
doing,
glasses.
doing history checks for
This is the
this.
closest thing I got. I'm actually.
Damn. It was worth it, methinks.
So what am I rolling for this?
You are rolling. Make an intelligence check, and you can add your stone cutting to it. It's fine.
Yes. All right. So whatever it is, just add 2. Okay, so 16.
Okay. This is amethyst, and it's a lot of it. And you're going to notice that it is raw. It is still stuck to the ground. It needs to be chiseled out, and carefully, because it can be broken if you hit this thing wrong and it'll shatter like glass. But you also know that it can be used by some, not just for jewelry, but to cure drunkenness.
We need it all. We have to
Hey.
take it all.
But to cure drunkenness, does it have to be in a powder
It
for consumption?
maybe, or in a salve.
I cast Thunderwave. I turn it into dust and I scoop it up.
That's fair. Does everyone stand around when this happens?
No,
Absolutely
I do not do that. I do not do that.
Okay.
This is amethyst. It's got lots of uses. Do we have any way to get this out careful? It's it can be really hard to take out of the stone.
I only have
But it's
I've got
quite
my-
expensive.
tinkering tools. I've got my thieves' tools. I've got my
Yeah,
alchemist cool tools. I don't.
Oh, wait.
I have a crowbar.
At the same time,
I got smith's tools. Other workers.
about the same time that Mercy pulls out her thieves' tools, Savvy pulls out her thieves' tools. It's kind of like the same instrument, same time. She's like, I know what that is. And then she puts it away and she fishes out a compass. Not like a compass, like a magnetic compass, but another, like a little stencil compass thing.
Yeah.
It has no purpose here, but she pulls it out before she tucks it away. And then a magnifying glass from a forgery kit, also useless.
that
And
failed
my
knife.
loot. I pull out a guitar and my loot.
so you know that knife that I was working on that I got last session from
I do, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to take that out and hand it to Savvy. Do you think you could use this?
I don't. So, DM, as looking at the amethysts and the blade, what kind of hypothetical meta abstraction might we draw from the skill that would be required to extract such a thing? Does that seem more an art of strength or something of a subtle hand?
I believe a subtle hand will do. A subtle hand will
What about
suffice.
using hammer at the end of the dagger, kind of like using it as a chisel? No? Okay.
So I think that Savvy looking at that would kind of look warily at the knife, and I don't know if you've thought about this much. I know that I might perhaps give another impression. I'm not the most subtle of people.
We'll do it.
No, it's all right. It's just a
I
knife
think-
I've been working on, so if you break it, it's fine.
Well, now I don't want to break your knife, but I think Mercy might be better at this. I don't. I stab things. I don't remove things unless those things involve the stabbing first. I don't think I'm good at this.
Yeah,
If that's-
Mercy. Mercy, I think you're the right person for the job. I also take out a crossbow bolt. I don't know if this is a better shape, but at least you have options. And I hand out the crossbow bolt. Maybe you can use that as a chisel.
Use this as well. Well, go on.
I take my crowbar.
You take the crowbar.
And I take it at the bottom, so kind of almost using it like as a shovel, kind of just to lift it from the bottom, so I'm
Be
not
gentle.
going
Be gentle.
at it. And then
That
I'm
sounds like a
using-
help action.
Okay.
I think the stone cutting is a help act. I mean, that he's very knowledgeable about what the stone is and how to extract it.
But
I will
I'm
take-
not hammer. And then I'm using my hammer. I've got something over the hammer, so over the crowbar. So when I use my hammer, it's not making a loud echoey noise.
Okay.
Move it just a little further away. And then do it.
That's the second help action. Double advantage.
Double advantage.
And
Super
then she'll
advantage.
start gently makeshift chiseling,
Okay.
because crowbars have that little wedge to them. So she was using that
Yeah.
tiny wedge.
Okay. So at the first chisel, you're going to notice that one of the amethysts begins to move. And as it moves, you're going to see that all of the lines of amethyst are actually not amethyst. They are the shell of a creature, and it immediately wraps around the crowbar and runs up your arm and is going to bite you. As you see 3 of them start to scatter, And as you let out a yip, I need you all to roll initiative as these amethyst giant centipedes crawl out and are immediately disturbed by this.
You know, we kind of do deserve this because he literally gave us a corpse of one right at the entryway. Like, we kind of deserve this.
I thought it was bigger. I didn't realize these were smaller.
I did too, but
What did we say? We started chiseling it. What we meant to say was we left it alone.
Yeah.
Nice.
Instead, we would like to directly hit it very, very hard.
Okay. That's
with
fair.
a hammer.
That's fair.
I am holding a hammer.
You are. Did everyone get on board? Okay. They're gonna get a surprise round on you. As you startled them.
Yeah,
and
we were surprised.
the first one is the first one. Here, let's get some fight music. Let's get some fight music. No more mystery, and we're doing fight music.
No double. Mercy's gonna die.
Okay.
It's fine.
The first one is
Everything
going to hit you, Mercy, and it is going to hit with a 15. Does that hit?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
that hits.
Okay. Then what you'll do is you will take 5 points of piercing damage.
'cause I- Okay.
And you'll take 6 points of poison damage. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Garbage.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. You are now
Oh no.
poisoned. Okay. You're now poisoned as you feel this searing pain go right into your forearm. You're going to feel your knuckles clench against it as you let out a scream. Hamish, this one was going to come towards you, and this one's going to hit for a 23.
That misses.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Hell yeah.
you will take from this one 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 11 points of poison damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
So we're
And
leaving
11
after
points of
this.
poison?
We're leaving.
Oh my gosh.
We just need a breather. That's all.
Okay,
Oh,
you are also
no.
poisoned. And then Savvy, the third one comes at you, and it's going to hit
Flashback.
with a
Okay.
7
No.
as you dodge out of the way. And now, Hamish, it's your turn.
All right. So because everything's just so confined, I'm gonna grab my quarterstaff. Hunter's mark on the little SOB that bit me.
Okay,
Um,
that's...
Oh, that I meant to share the spell. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm just going to put a target on
There
him.
you go. Okay, and then with two hands, just swing the quarterstaff at it.
Do it. A 14 hits.
-2. It's adding in the archery, and it's a quarterstaff. So it's
So-
only 12.
A 12 hits.
Okay. All right. And then,
Okay. I'm glad you had
So
Hunter's
9
Mark.
total.
So you immediately squash this bug with your quarterstaff, and you see it writhe around as its tail tries to flick at the staff itself until eventually it stops moving, and you see just this dark purple blood ooze out of it.
They bite hard and they have a terrible poison. Suck.
Okay, Savvy, your turn.
Let's go ahead and try to take the one that's in front of her with the booming blade.
Okay.
Nope.
That is gonna miss. It scurries out of the way.
That's your turn.
Okay. Mercy, you've just been bit and poisoned by this thing. You see Hamish as well. What are you doing?
I'm gonna smash the one in front of me with a hammer.
Okay.
Because I was holding a hammer.
Yeah, do the thing. You didn't steal Gamal's hammer, did you?
No, I lost Gamal's hammer.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, okay.
Stop moving. Would it just be an unarmed strike? Or...
It's an improvised weapon, so you would roll a d20 and add your strength modifier. You can cast if you want to do that. You don't have to use your hammer. That was for flavor. I'm not telling you you're stuck to it.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna use Firebolt.
Okay, a 13 hits. Okay, and with that, this thing starts to flip on its back, and it curls into a crunchy stop as you burn this thing with your firebolt. Anything else?
No, but out of character, I forgot to roll for my elixir. So I'm just gonna do that really quick.
Okay.
Did you win? Did you win D&D?
Oh,
You
you have disadvantage on your attack roll because you're poisoned.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I didn't do that either.
Sorry, that's my fault, Hamish. Don't worry about it.
I will roll again.
You hit it anyway. Okay. Okay. Robin, you're up.
I shoot my crossbow.
A 15 hits.
And I'm
Okay.
shooting at the one in front of Tabby.
Okay. And as you shoot this thing, it just sticks into its head, as it was kind of reared up trying to bite Savvy, and this one dies. Anything else from you?
I'll back up 10 feet a little bit and just kind of start reloading my crossbow as I lean against the wall. And I'm looking both directions, the way we came and the way that everyone else is, just to see if anything's trying to sneak up on us.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Okay. No, everything seems clear for now. There's been kind of a loud fight here as the firebolt and the stabbing and the crowbar, everything has gone off, and the screams from the attacks. But for now, everything looks clear.
Cool.
Camille.
Just about to reach behind his back to grab something, and then everything seems fine. So he's just gonna step forward and look around.
Make a perception check. A 16. You hear the sounds of very sharp weapons clattering against stone. This, and it's coming from your east and west. And you gather that whatever this thing is, metallic in nature, many legs, and moving quickly towards you.
Something else coming, both sides. And he will try to summon his scythe.
Okay.
And as he does, he kind of murmurs mostly to himself, "Gave you your chance. Won't be mad at you."
You're gonna see this white and purple mist kind of surround your hand as you reach, and the scythe manifests in front of you, and it's cold to the touch, but there it is.
I will step in front of people, as is my wont to do.
Okay. Okay. Any held actions?
No.
Okay.
Mercy's gonna grab one of the dead centipedes and put it in her bag.
Your arm is pulsating with poison.
Yep.
You're like, that was cool.
I need this to make an antidote.
Okay.
Okay.
You are going to see swing around the corner this creature that walks on 4 very sharp, what looks to be metallic feet. It's got spines that run up and over its back. Its mouth opens almost like a lizard mouth with this huge gashing tongue sticking out of it. These rows of purple eyes on its head, and just thorns everywhere, almost like a tarantula's fur, just line every area of this creature, except for its belly, which is this dark pink in hue. Its soft underside, and you can tell that these feet or appendages that it runs on are sharp enough that they're digging into the stone itself. And as this one comes around the corner to the right, this one comes around the corner to the left, and they're going to move up to you, and I'm going to put it right here. And this one's going to attack you, Camille. And
So first,
Yep.
as it gets 10 feet away, I get to make a Polearm Master opportunity attack.
Okay. Do your thing. A 19 hits. Holy
Oh.
schmoly. Okay, that hit. What happens before you attack? Before it attacks?
I want to say as it's running forward, as it turns the corner really fast, maybe it rears up ever so slightly, thinking we're a little closer than we are. And as it does, Camille takes the opportunity, digs his feet into the ground, and swings his scythe around to bring the blade like up into its belly and then pulls it back out.
Okay. That's amazing. And you just carve this huge 2-foot gash in this thing. Good night, Zassy. Thanks, dude. Love you, man. And blood just spurts over your face and onto the ground. It screams this wretched vibration of a scream, and it continues to lunge forward. And you're going to have 2 attacks. As it rears backwards, you see it's bleeding out of its chest. 2 spikes come down on your shoulders, and the first one is going to hit with a 15.
Yep.
Okay, and the second one will hit with also a 15.
Yep.
Okay, and with these
Uh-oh.
2 attacks, you're going to take on the first one 4 piercing damage, and on the second one, you'll take 5 piercing damage, so 9 total. Mercy and Syl, as the cat circles the corner, seeing that you've been stung by something, you're going to see it's going to growl as Syl approaches the fight. This one is going to shake its shoulders out, shake its belly like that, shake its boobies, and these 2 spikes,
Do it again. Do it
yeah, like that. It's going to do that thing,
Oh, no.
Well, doing it for me.
like that. And then 2
We'll cut
spikes
that
are
later.
going to come towards you, and the first one is going to hit with a 7, and then Syl a natural 1, and it is going to also scream. And as it screams, you're going to hear more screams echoing from the cave as you hear another one somewhere. And with that, it is now your turn, Hamish.
All right. So, quick question on the poison. Do we know how long it lasts?
1 hour.
Jeez. Yeah. Okay.
We should go. We should go.
We should camp. We should camp
Camp where?
in the middle of the cavern on the corpses of the fallen.
I vote we back. Okay. So I'm going to say Syl and have it go for this weird, creepy thing.
Okay. Syl runs up to this thing as it's finished shaking the needles towards you. It kind of redacts itself as Syl leaps
Sorry,
up to it.
before I do that, I would like to move my hunter's mark to that creature.
That's a very hunter thing to do. I will approve.
Mhm.
Okay, it's got hunter's mark. A 6 will miss.
Yeah. Yeah, well. Okay, and then I'm going to back up towards Robin
Okay.
and then pull out my bow.
Okay. You back up. You pull your bow out. Anything else?
And then just say, come back here. We'll hold a line here.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right.
Yep.
Now, Savalia, it's your turn as you see two of them flanking your party.
You got this one? And she's going to say that to Camille as she looks over her shoulder, seeing the one that's moving closer to Mercy.
Go on.
With that, Mercy is going to move first to here, then kind of just try to thread the needle alongside the wall. She'll be able to get to here.
Okay.
And she's going to try to hit with Booming Blade.
Okay, boom it. Oh, they both hit. That's amazing. 24 hits. 10 damage.
Slashing.
Okay. Yeah, you slash and now it has booming blade on it, which means if it moves willingly, it goes kablooey.
Mm-hmm.
It goes boom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, anything
Yes,
else?
sir. Nope.
Okay. Mercy, you are putting a centipede into your pouch as you see these two weird creatures approaching from the sides.
Yeah, she's gonna agree with what Hamish said. Back up, and then she's going to pull out another one of her fire bolts from her bag and shoot the one in front of Camille.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to toss a napalm bomb over Camille's shoulder. A 9 is going to miss. It hits the wall and explodes in a fire explosion, but does not purchase.
Maybe it's spooked.
I'd be spooked. I am
Yeah.
spooked.
Yeah, it was so bright. Okay. Anything else, Mercy?
I am actually going to use a healing word on myself.
Okay. I think that's a great idea. Okay. Take those 4 heals.
Heck yeah. I have. At least I'm not bloodied anymore.
At least you're not bloodied. Robin, you are seeing these odd creatures. You see Hamish has backed up.
So I'm gonna step forward a little bit, just because I mean, like, I line of sight, kind of. I wouldn't be able to see the one in front of Camille because it's around the corner. The other one's kind of blocked by Syl, so I kind of step forward to get a better look, and I go, "Oh, those things are scary looking," and I just kind of casually shoot, bang, the one. I'll shoot the one. Actually, I saw Camille take some damage, so I'll shoot the one in front of Camille. I don't think I saw if Savvy took any damage or not. But I'll shoot at that one with my crossbow.
Okay. Let's see it. And just to make sure, which one are you missing? Are you missing the one on the left, or did you miss the one on the right?
I missed the one in front of Camille, so
Okay.
the one on the left.
Got it. Camille, you're standing guard, and you just see an explosion over your head. You're like, holy shit. And then you see an arrow fly, it just whiz right past you. Anything else?
And then I'm going to miss, and I'm going to do that, like, awkward backup step you do when you enter a room you know you're not supposed to be in, and I'm going to step right back next to Haim.
Next to Haim. I like it. Okay.
Right next to Haim. Haim,
I'll take that.
Haim, I'm ding dong.
Okay, that means Camille, you are up, and now you see this thing lumbering above your head. This thing stands about 8 feet tall.
Oh, Jesus, I was imagining them so much smaller. Okay. Well, that reframes how Camille is feeling inside. Y'all get an A for effort for the day. And he's going to cast Armor of Agathis on himself, beefing himself up a little bit, growing that good old bone armor, and then he's actually going to take
Yeah.
a step back.
Bones everywhere, grow all over Camille. In a cool way, not in a weird way.
In a cool way.
Yeah.
How does
he
it
may-
feel about him taking a step back?
Yes, he may try to strike me if he so wishes.
It is gonna clack at you with this little crab-like mouth, and then it's gonna hit with a 16.
That's so like him.
Do
Yeah,
it.
go for it.
Strike me down.
Okay, and because it hits you with the stabby stab, you're gonna take 9 points of piercing damage.
That's actually pretty cool. 9 points of damage as he hits one of the bones that have grown, and as it breaks, it sprays that black ichor on him, and he's going to take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, that's nasty. Okay.
It is nasty.
Okay.
Get wrecked.
It's perfect.
And then I think I need to be right there. Yeah, I need to be right there. I'll back up to right there, and that's where I will stand guard.
Okay, and you stand guard there. It is now its turn, and the DM is gonna do some hide from others.
Shenanigans.
Some
Some
bullshit,
shenanigans.
probably.
Some tomfoolery.
Straight up nonsense.
No, thank you. Hard pass.
No, thank you.
No, 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 no.
Okay. You're gonna see it is going to dig into the ground, and it's gonna disappear. And as it disappears, out of your view, Camille, it is going to
Right here.
come
See
out
it.
of the ground here.
Oh.
And as it comes out of the ground, Robin, you see it pop up right under your feet. And as it does, you're gonna have two attacks.
Why? I missed.
Hold on.
I
Because
missed.
it
Hold up.
popping out of the ground there is it arriving into my melee range, and I will be taking my Polearm Master attack.
What the heck? Hold on. Hold on.
Mercy
is
just
it-
lowers his head real quick and doesn't get close.
Mercy.
Polearm Master, good.
Let's see it. Let's see
Yes,
everything.
Camille.
Let's see. So much for Monk being a visionary.
Ah.
Oh, you damn right. It hits you, Robin, for 17. With the 17.
No, but I missed it.
I know.
Why is it coming from me?
Because
What did I do?
you're in his territory.
I did nothing to it. Okay. Yeah, 17 hits.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Oh man.
Thank you. You'll take 5 points of piercing damage. The next one will hit with
I disagree.
a
I
modified 20,
disagree.
and you'll
I disagree
take
with this.
6 points of piercing damage.
Whoa!
And then this one, I'm afraid to say, I really am scared to say this, is going to pop up right next to you, Camille. Does anything happen before it attacks you?
No, that was my reaction.
Okay, good. It'll hit with a 14.
Yep, just hits.
Okay. And you'll take 6 piercing. And then it'll hit with a 12.
It will not hit with a 12, but it will take 10 points of necrotic damage for hitting me while Armor of Agathis was still up with 1 point.
And it takes how many?
10.
Oh my gosh, that's not bueno. Okay, Haim, you see that there are 3 of these
Haim.
things.
Aim. Aim.
Okay. Looking at the one that's right in front of me, I'm just gonna take a shot at it. I
Damn
already
it.
have disadvantage with my bow, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
All right, do the thing.
How many ways can we say Hamish's name?
Okay, so what am I seeing here?
You're seeing a.
He's just rubbing that salt in. You feel that? That should be spiteful.
Mhm.
What am I
Uh-huh.
seeing here?
You don't need to answer that. He is antagonizing you. Don't let him have this moment.
Yeah, Haim.
It hits.
Don't let him antagonize.
There's no
you.
way that hits.
A
There's
14
no
plus
way.
2 plus
No,
6
no,
plus
it would
2.
be 8.
A what?
Why did I answer you?
Doesn't.
He thought it was
Oh,
14 plus
because
2
he-
plus 6 plus 2.
Yeah, because I had math. No, it's with disadvantage because you're poisoned. I get it now. I'm
No,
catching
no,
up.
no, Monk.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
catching
You
up.
got.
I'm
You
catching
got it right.
No,
You-
no, that bounces off the wall
it's a 24.
and it
you
hits
got it
Robin.
right. It's
Whoa!
Anything else,
Wait a
Hamish?
second.
No, just gonna, because, yeah, that thing's still alive, so gonna leave Hunter's Mark there. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, got it. Savvy, your turn.
What kind of condition does this one?
Oh wait,
look
this
like
one
it's
didn't
in?
attack. It didn't attack.
No, you already said it was my turn. That
No,
was
it
one more
attacks.
segment. You
It
progressed
attacks.
in turn order. The stack progressed.
It hit with the 14.
Hey,
It's
if
the
that's
MTG
the
tournament?
then I want to go
Shit.
back to
Okay.
racial
It didn't hit
bonding.
shit.
How
I'm
about-
gonna punish you for your insults?
How about a 15?
Nope.
Damn it.
No.
Okay, it's your turn.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so how does this one look? To answer my question.
The one in front of you, it looks okay.
Yeah.
it looks okay.
Looks okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
angry. It looks ornery.
Looks angry.
Hi,
If
Mopsy.
it looks angry.
Minnie. Hi,
Yo,
Minnie.
Minnie.
Howdy ho.
If it looks angry,
It is.
how does this one look?
Just as angry, if not a little bit more, less angry, more mad. Yeah, no, it doesn't look as good. It looks a little bit more beat up.
Looks a little more beat up.
Do it.
Yeah.
Whatever you're thinking, do it.
I don't know. I don't think that's the right call yet, to be honest with you. So we're gonna go ahead and swing at. Let's do the one that's right in front of me again. We're gonna
Okay.
hit it with booming blade again.
Okay,
And advantage because flanking?
Yep.
it is flanking with Sil. A 22
Shabam.
hits.
because of stone cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of something.
A whole 5.
Okay, minus
Golly
5.
kudos.
Got it. It screams and it clicks and his tongue lashes out and it's not happy. Anything else?
Then, yeah, I'm gonna have Savvy move to here.
It's gonna try to attack you and
It
hit
can
with
do
a
that.
10.
It's not gonna.
Okay, does it still have booming blade on it?
It sure does.
Okay.
It sure does.
Okay.
And Savvy is gonna dart ahead, protectively assuming a stance between that creature and then trying to put herself in a more forward position within her 5-foot square of movement
I like it.
in front of Mercy and Ham.
Okay, Mercy, you're up.
Mercy's going to flank with Robin momentarily. So that
Okay.
I get that advantage. But then I have disadvantage, so it's a normal roll.
It's a
roll,
normal
flat,
roll.
roll.
We take those.
So I'm
Every
gonna
day of the week.
smack him with fire in the face.
Oh,
Darn right you will.
yes! A 21 is gonna smack it in the face with fire. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Okay. This thing is bloodied. It starts to limp on one of its legs kind of gives out as it reaches up against the wall. You see it's immediately starting to try to dig its way out of here as it popped up in the wrong spot.
So, but never mind. That's
Okay.
not what it's actually doing, though, right?
Okay. Anything else, Mercy?
Mercy is gonna say, I think more are coming. We should probably go or find a way to stop more from coming, but they can dig, so I don't know how that's gonna work. That's my turn.
Okay. Robin, you're up.
Just because of the mechanics, they can't stow and draw a weapon in the same turn, but I can drop as a free action. So,
I catch it.
Robin is going to drop his, like, just casually off to the side, drop his crossbow.
Are you picking up sand? Is that what's happening right now?
No, and then he's gonna draw his rapier and he's gonna talk to the creature like it understands. No, so you see what's happening here, and with his rapier he points at, this is what we call a surrounded pound, and I stab him.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of nods like in agreement, like, oh yeah, no, I fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah, in this area
And,
you will have advantage,
Yeah,
and an 18 does hit. And 4 piercing. Okay, this thing's on
And he
its,
dies.
this thing's on its last legs, but it's not dead.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay, Camille, you are up.
I'm just gonna cast Armor of Agathis again.
Okay. And what are you doing with armor? That's it? You're just casting it and then...
Just casting Armor of Agathis. That's my action. Go ahead, boss.
Okay. That's a
Nose
good move.
bone's back.
That's good too. Can we clap for that? Good move. Good move. Good move. Good move. Good move.
Pro strats.
Yep. All the way around. Okay. On its turn, it is going to burrow.
Burrow.
Budo?
How do you say it digs a hole?
Burrow.
It digs a hole.
It
Thanks.
gets fucked for 8 thunder damage
Okay,
the second it tries.
you're gonna hear boom. It goes a boom because it
I
tries
like
to
this.
burrow.
There's a nice little like smoke cloud that comes out of
Yeah,
its burrow
a
hole.
poof, poof,
We've all seen Looney Tunes.
and it's gonna show up next to you. And then this one is also gonna poof as it burrows, and it's gonna show up over here next to you,
Nope.
Cam.
I think we all
Jack.
there's all of us. All of us.
Wait, you've all used your reactions though.
100%. No, we did not.
Do we
I am
do we
taking
get
I am
actions
taking
of
an opportunity attack.
opportunity?
Okay, yeah.
100%
If you
we
have
are.
your reactions, go now or hold your peace. You miss.
I 100% will do that. Yep.
A 10 misses.
I'm a warcaster so guess
A
who gets to
6
cast
misses.
spells? Damn.
A 25
You get
hits.
advantage. Oh no, you get flat roll mercy. You're right.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I punch it?
Yes, you
I'm
can.
not sure I can shoot it with my bow as a reaction.
You took too long because Savvy
Dang it.
just sliced it in half. The head falls
Yeah.
to the ground. As it was digging, it was looking down at the ground, and you all just absolutely skewer it. You're right, it was the ground and pound or surrounded pound.
Yeah.
Speaking of reactions, I'm not certain. I might have to measure this. It does seem like that one appeared within 10 feet of Cam. I'm not
Which-
certain.
Which one? This one hasn't moved this turn.
Oh.
This one
No,
hasn't
this
moved
one.
this turn.
This one kind of seems like it's within 10 feet, and it seems like it moved this turn.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Where
yeah.
did this one come
Did.
from?
Yeah.
Kind of seems like that one
That
burrowed.
one came from over here.
and
Oh, that one burrowed over there. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Hey,
And it's got a
so
hunter's mark
hey,
Dang, 10
I don't-
feet is so long.
by the
don't
way,
know.
No
don't
wonder
throw my
Gaph
me.
was so cool with his longsword. A 14
I have that sword.
does
Look
not
at that.
hit.
Can I be that cool?
A 14
I was
doesn't
wondering
hit.
if that was
I pull a
Does not
Gaph
hit.
sword.
No, it
14
doesn't.
doesn't hit.
A 14 doesn't
You
hit.
pull out Gaph's sword. Oh
But
my
what if
God.
it did?
It didn't. It didn't.
Didn't?
It didn't. Okay, can I do my thing now, please?
Fine.
Now I
it's
don't
not
have
like advantage
advantage,
anymore.
but I am going.
you-
Wait, actually, does Syl get an attack of opportunity?
100%
It did
does.
leave my breath.
Still gets reactions since when?
Yes, it's a
Since when-
creature.
Yes, it's a
being
creature.
alive.
Hold on. Yay
Since
Yay
when do I
agrees
not?
that Gaph was cool. We're gonna pin it, guys. Everyone sees that. Whole world.
I
Thanks,
don't
Yay
think
Yay.
Yay was saying that.
It was a
That's-
quote. It was a
Yeah,
quote.
he was
He double
quoting
quoted it,
you
which means he
saying
double
that.
agrees.
But to be clear, he quoted you, the GM, who has been pushing Gaph propaganda the entire time. That's not valid. I don't accept it.
yeah.
I reject it.
He
That's also a regular quote. What do you mean double quote?
Yeah, he's like one on the front and one on the back. There's two of them.
That's how you quote things.
Those
21
are just
hits.
quotes.
Please change the subject. 21 hits.
Never.
Holy cow!
Still,
Why
Oh
is
my
Sil?
God.
Why is
Let's
Sil
go,
stronger
Sil.
than Gaph?
Let's
still
go.
is goat.
Damn.
You made this cat.
I'm just saying that Syl and Gaph are both blue, and there's obviously a better one.
Okay,
Darn right.
now they're going to do their attacks. Thank you.
Cool.
One's a good cuddler, the other one's a
now
giant
that
cat.
we've murdered them for existing, they can move.
Okay, first one's a natural one, Camille. Second one will hit with a 15,
Go
It will
ahead.
not.
and you will take 9 points of piercing damage.
And you will take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Again.
Does it do damage to you? Does it break through your bone shell?
No.
No, not at all. Like, how much do you have to do to pierce that thing?
10.
Oh my sheesh. Wait, 10 or more? Like 10 does damage?
It's casting Armor of Agathis at this level gives me 10 temporary hit points.
That's bullshit. That's
a good spell.
shit.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
Love it.
and then Savvy,
Oh, shit.
you have 2 attacks coming at you. The first one was an 18, but fell on a 2. And the second one is going to hit with 16 plus 5. 21. 23.
21 would hit.
Yeah, whatever 16 plus 5 is.
Actually, no,
it's a
I
22.
don't want it to. I don't want it to, so it's not going to.
Oh, no. What does shield do? Gives you
Shield
a
is
plus
gonna-
5?
Yeah,
A
so it's
22
a
doesn't-
23.
A 22 doesn't
So it's a
hit.
23. Did I need to do this? No, but this is more me just spiting you personally in this moment.
I like it.
That's 100% what's happening.
I personally
Mercy is very
So-
intrigued by the magical
we
shield
so-
that just went over you.
What's going to happen here is there's going to be this, again, this very familiar sight of these dark tendrils that are going to shoot out from her blade to, I don't know, I'm imagining it's some kind of like pincer bullshit or some little scythe claws or whatever, but either way, it's just going to swat it aside. It's like, it's not her. She's not parrying this. It's just this thing that emerges from her sword to swat that shit aside. As though she can look at it with contempt, much like I look at you with contempt in this moment.
I take your contempt and I drink it.
That's cool.
It tastes like Diet Coke. All right, Hamish, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to have Syl run at this wall, jump off the wall, and immediately charge back and attack this thing. And
You'll have
because it's-
advantage. With yourself. You're flaking with your partner.
Yes. And because it moved away and then ran 20 feet, I get to do charge instead.
Hell yeah.
That's shenanigans. 19 hits.
Okay. Okay, there we
No,
go.
that's just rules. Mine are shenanigans.
So
Mine
that'll
are reading
be
between
that'll
the
be
rules.
16, and I need I think a con save or a strength save.
Strength.
It's
Strength
dying.
save.
It's dying. Still killed it. There is no
Excellent.
save.
Stomps.
Can I put Cam away and just play Syl?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Hamish?
Yeah, I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark to the last one.
Okay. Smart.
Yep.
Okay. Savvy, you're up.
I want. Hey, out of curiosity,
Yeah.
did this thing leave like a visible hole?
It did.
Like
yeah.
something that I could climb through?
You
I
can.
don't know. I mean, is it big enough that Savvy could like climb
Yes.
through and traverse with its tunnel? Because
Yeah.
I kind of want to do that just for funsies.
That's
Okay.
so awesome.
Yeah. So it looks like this. And it goes there.
And then, let's see here.
And then this one goes like this. And it goes there.
Which one did the one that's right here?
This
This
one-
one used to burrow too,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we're totally doing that. So it's not the most direct path, but Savvy goes down the hole, and she's gonna go down this hole, and then she's gonna go to pop out here.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, and then she's gonna come and go to attack this thing.
That was so cool. That's the coolest thing I've seen. It's like a theme park. You're at the,
It's a little slide.
You're like at
She
Fantasy
doesn't-
Chuck E.
she
Like
Cheese's
shoots
over
and
here.
ladders.
You come
She
out of
does
the
adventuring.
you come out of the foam pit and you're like,
Ladders.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
how
she-
it looks cool on the map. It definitely does not look cool in that actual world, as Savvy's just crawling through the
Yeah.
hole.
it collapses. No more
Yeah,
Savvy.
it's pretty great. It's pretty great.
I would argue that Savvy
Like
crawled
Nacho
through like
Libre.
a 25-foot hole in 6 seconds. That's insane.
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
pretty insane.
one
It's
should
like-
argue that that's
it's-
hard to do, but I'm not because that was cool.
It's the dopest like playground slide you've ever been on.
Yeah,
She went in
Hey.
and popped out feet first. It was just one continuous slide.
And as she pops out, she jettisons her. She's flying through the air and she swings with her sword, with booming blade.
Puck desperately wants to know what Hamish
And-
is thinking as he watches Savvy do this.
And it doesn't.
and
it's impressive. But
You
it
have
might
dirt
not
and
hit.
stone in your
I'll
eyes.
wait.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
hard. This was actually counterproductive.
You just wasted.
Who would've
You
thought?
wasted everyone's time, and I loved it. Mercy,
Which means that it's advantage, and I get to roll again.
nay,
Inspiration, I take
nay,
it.
I say.
Okay.
You're up, Mercy.
She is going to make sure that she's got line of sight.
Okay. You can hit Cam from where you're
Kitty
standing.
cat. No.
No need to go any farther.
You're lined
I'm
it up.
going to shoot this one.
8-ball corner pocket.
I'm doing another firebolt.
Oh, those both miss. It's your poison hand. You're throwing with the wrong hand, Mercy.
I'm right-handed. I don't know what that means.
It means your right hand hurts. You have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Oh.
Oh,
More like
I'm sorry.
wrong-handed.
Mercy, I apologize. I'm sorry. It's
She's
the,
just,
it's the
she's
centipede
very
spot.
wobbly, and she's like,
Yeah.
why are there two of you?
Oh
Robin,
no.
you're up.
I am going to step around this hole. And I'm gonna move to here and to get an angle on this thing, and I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, shoot at the thing.
Oh, I picked up my crossbow as I.
Yeah,
Away.
7 does not hit.
Trolls!
I'm like bleeding from my stomach as I got slashed twice. I'm just like trying to hold in my internal organs while
Yeah.
I'm trying to one-hand fire this
Fantasy
two-handed
Jurassic Park. Yep.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
it. I've seen it.
So that's my turn.
Okay, Camille. You
I am
cornered this.
astounded that I get a turn.
Yeah.
It's just because you need to be the hero we all deserve.
Not that we want.
We do want. You're the hero.
Nobody
I
wants him. Nobody wants him.
There
we
we
go.
go.
That's
21
what I choose,
hits. 11.
How about 11?
11's good.
Good hit.
11
That's
does
good hit.
a
Good
lot
hit.
of damage. Yeah, clap for the damage. Yep.
Is he's still up?
He is still up. He's not happy.
Just die already!
I'm not done yet. Thank you very much. Don't be moving that turn order.
Oh, are you kidding?
Polar Master is a good feat, and I'm going to attack with my bonus action.
All right.
15.
Does not hit.
Ah,
Yeah.
shnikes.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Now I'm done.
It disengages and it jumps into the hole and then it runs away, quick like a bunny. Peace.
What a butthole.
What a butthole.
Howard!
Hamish.
Hikaru says that.
Sil, follow him. I don't know its movement, but Sil has 40 feet.
Oh, that's enough. Okay. Wow.
I don't know where it went, so.
It went in the hole.
All right.
Just tell Sil to follow him, and Sil just comes back dragging it out.
Like a badger
And it
hunting
drops
dog,
it.
for
Yeah,
real.
exactly. Like freaking drops it right at his feet.
Okay,
Come
Sil
on.
comes out of the hole on the other side, hits
Good
with a
hit.
20,
Yes!
do the damage.
Get it?
Come
Wait,
on,
Sil.
can I argue that that was a charge since there was 20 feet of a straight
Yes. Yes.
It was 20
line?
feet.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Allowed.
Yeah. Okay. D6.
Okay.
All right. So
How does Sil want to do
11.
this?
Yes!
Yes.
You killed.
Yes!
You
As it's
killed him.
climbing out, I would like Sil to go up, grab it by its face, crunch its head, and
Oh.
then drag it back.
Okay.
Oh.
And you are out of initiative as eventually Sil comes back. And as Sil comes back, she is dragging this creature. And it's one of those where she drags and yanks her the head a few inches, and then a few inches more, and then a few inches more, until eventually the whole thing's head is sticking out of the hole.
Good kitty.
Perfect.
Well done.
Good girl, Sil.
Okay, you're out of initiative. What are you guys doing?
So those amethyst centipede things,
Yes.
do they actually have amethysts on them, and can we harvest them now?
You can,
An excellent
and
question.
there is amethyst here. And these creatures have adapted to look like amethyst. And as you look at them, you'll notice that some of these are centipede eggs that are shaped like an amethyst. and as you hold them up, you can see through them, and you can see the little centipede kind of floating around inside of it, almost like a shark egg. So there's
So a pet. We're getting pets. We're getting attack centipedes. That's what I'm hearing.
Yep. Yeah. You throw them at people, and when they pop, they die.
It's
No,
like
we're keeping them.
Pokemon.
Yes.
We're nurturing them.
Yes.
We're caring for them. We're gonna be the first face they see when they hatch, and then we're gonna sick them on things.
Okay. At the end of combat here, we are right exactly at the halfway point. So well done, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Good job.
Nice.
All right, Soren and Hayden, you're on deck. Are you guys ready for this? Cool. So, for everyone who tuned in, thank you so much for sticking around this long. We have a halftime show, and our halftime show is hosted by Hayden and Soren Angel, and they're going to give us a 15-minute break, and then the rest of yous come back after you get some refills, and we'll be right back. Good first half, guys.
With that, I have healing.
All
I
right.
have cure wounds.
We are at the halftime show. Hello, Soren. Hello, Hayden.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, take it away, you two. Thanks so much for hosting.
Of course. All right, hello everyone. We want to welcome you all back to the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. I'm your host Soren, and this is my co-host Hayden. Hayden, say hello.
Hello.
So this is our show within a show, and we appreciate you all joining us.
Today we will be answering more puzzling questions with our expert knowledge of D&D, but before we do, we'd like to give a shout out to some talented artists.
Yes, so as you may have already noticed, we have some beautiful artwork hanging in our tavern, courtesy of Puckwudgie and Soft Brambles. You will also notice the legendary memes of the one and only Mr. Minimopsy.
Oh, they're all so gorgeous.
Right.
If you are an artist and create fan art of our characters, we'd love to see it. If you visit our gaming-related Discord, you may post your artwork in the community art channel.
Yep, and for those not using Discord, you can share your artwork by tagging us on Twitter and TikTok. For formatting purposes, landscape orientation is preferred, but it is not required. And if you do share your fabulous art, it may be featured in a future episode of Gaming Related here in our tavern.
Ooh. Now, onto those D&D questions.
Oh boy, I cannot wait. There are some really good ones this time, so
Oh no, I'm not ready.
don't worry, we're gonna be fine.
Mhm.
So, what do the D's in D&D stand for? Now, I think we should both answer this one. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So, D&D, the D's stand for dads and dilemmas. Okay? So just a bunch of cool dads in their cargo shorts and like tropical button-ups, barbecue tongs in hand, ready to tackle any problem at a moment's notice. Right? Like, think about this, okay? New campaign idea. The case of the missing burgers, alright? Tune in to see the dads face their biggest challenge yet. Was it the dog, or something far more sinister?
Oh my god. I mean, that sounds relatable. That, I could watch that. I would watch
mean, come on.
I think D&D, the D's stand for Dungeons and Dudes, because I always
Oh.
like meeting random dudes in deep, dark, scary dungeons. No? Anyone?
Oh my god.
Just me? Okay.
I mean, you know what? You do you, boo-boo, you know what I mean?
Someone says Ayo relatable.
Oh my gosh.
I want you to pronounce that name.
Yenie? I think I said that right. I hope so. Yenie?
Yenie? I don't
Yenie?
know.
Yenie?
I don't know. I mean, Okay, the next question, I have one.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Where do owl bears come from? Did a big owl and a small bear get it on, or is it the other way around?
Oh.
I would like to
Oh,
think
no.
it's not a terrifying bear with owl wings. But my imagination is running crazy. I don't know what an owl bear is, and I don't want to think of how it was made. So I'm gonna assume a mad scientist fucked around and created something kind of terrifying.
Well, yeah. You
Yeah?
know, I'm pretty sure it's like it's kind of got the body of a bear and like the face and head of an owl, but like the talons of an owl, and it's like feathered like an
Wait,
owl.
was it in the D&D movie
I think so, yeah. I think
where the tiefling?
yes.
I don't remember her name. Oh, oh Jesus!
Yeah, no, it's terrifying. It is terrifying.
Some of them are adorable. Some of them look absolutely adorable. Some of them look terrifying.
If not huggable, why hug shaped? You know, like.
Could you imagine a little baby owl bear? Like,
Okay, that's pretty cute.
terrifying, but also adorable?
Oh my goodness. So we just had a question come in from Yanie. Okay. Which character is your favorite and why is it Gaph?
We have answered this question before.
So it's Gaph. Because Gaph is obviously superior to Naleli. Just saying. You know, he redeemed
we
himself, and you know what? I feel like this is gonna be fine. You know, I feel like he's going to go on this redemption thing, and he's going to just, you know, he's gonna be solid, you know?
Are we talking about the characters that people play or just the NPCs?
I don't know.
If we're going with
Yanie-
NPCs, I'm going to go with Gaph. If we're including the characters that are being played, I'm going to go with my one and only Mercy.
Yanie, is it just the NPCs, or is it out of all characters from the whole stream?
I think NPCs.
You think NPCs?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my gosh, Double Breaker. Being superior to Naleli is such a low bar. It's true. You know what? That is really true.
Damn. Okay.
Oh no. Yeah,
Well-
if it included all of the main characters and stuff of the lead cast, I gotta stick with the main man Robin, you know? Like, just what a solid like human, alright? Like, come on.
I can get by that. That's a good
Yeah.
answer.
Let's
Okay.
see. Another question. What high school yearbook superlative would you give each member of the party? Okay.
What is
Okay.
superlative? What is that?
So, like, you know, in like the yearbook where they have like senior superlatives, where they have all the seniors like on a page, and they take a couple people for like each theme or whatever, like most likely to be president or most likely to succeed in life or something like that. That's a senior superlative.
But what is... Okay, I'm gonna look up the definition of superlative. You continue
You have
on.
the internet. Okay. Let's
Oh,
see.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. So for Mercy, I feel like the senior superlative would be most likely to win a Nobel Prize. For Robin, it would be most likely to become a motivational speaker.
Okay.
For Hamish, Ham. I'm gonna do that every time. Best swimmer. No, I'm just kidding. Not best swimmer. Best beard. For Camille, most likely to be the next Van Gogh. And for Savvy, most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are. I see it. I see them.
You see it? You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a great question, and it kind of is sort of the same, not really. What IRL profession would each of the party members be best suited for in the modern
Ooh.
day?
Ooh, that's a good one.
This took me. This is a hard one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Savvy. Obviously a lawyer, but not any kind of lawyer, like the how to get away with murder type shit. Ooh, lawyer.
Nope. Amazing.
Have you guys
I
seen
agree.
that? Yeah,
Yes.
like
Oh,
defending
100%.
Cold Stone killers, and they walk away free. Mercy, I think, is biologist, obviously. Maybe working pharmaceutical company, maybe? I don't know. I was kind of on the fence of both. I'm leaning more towards biologist, though.
Yeah, I'd see her more as a biologist.
Camille, like you said, an artist. He loves to paint. I could see him
Mhm.
pursuing it. Little Etsy shop, little famous here
Oh,
and
for
there.
sure.
TikTok famous, for sure. That's how he blows up.
Southern artist.
Southern artist. Robin, English and theater teacher.
Oh my goodness.
Mainly theater, but I see it, obviously.
I see it. Oh yeah, for sure.
Hamish, I think maybe a chef or blacksmith, something rustic and cool.
Yes. Oh, for sure. I could see Hamish, Hamish. I could.
Are you gonna
definitely-
do that every time?
Yes. It's like the best. It's the best. Okay. I definitely see that. I definitely see that for him. Just like you just walk in and there's this really like beautiful stew that's cooking, and the air is filled with this aroma while you're just hearing clink, clink in the background as he's working on his next blade. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
yeah. No, I
Did
love
Hayden
that.
say Cold Stone killers? Yes. Yes, I did. That's who Savvy's protecting.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't even think about that.
What?
Double Breaker says Hamish as a park ranger or working for some kind of animal rescue.
Oh yeah. Oh, for
Let's
sure.
go with that. Park ranger all the way.
I would definitely see that.
Oh
Then
my-
he's got Syl, you know?
Yeah.
Ugh.
My
Can you
God.
imagine, like, they're just in the forest and Syl is just alongside and they're just like, you know. Oh, wow. Okay, that's fantastic. Ooh, okay. Yenie says, where would each character be from IRL?
Ooh,
That is a good one.
that's a real great question.
Like general area or like specific country or like
This like
okay, double break.
Savvy
Savvy
is
is from
from.
the middle of nowhere, Ohio.
That's why he's so cold. She's so cold. Sorry.
Ham should be from Alaska. Oh my god.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, for sure. Oh man. I definitely see like oh man. I see Robin like in like a traveling circus, kind of like in Canada. Okay? Just cause I feel like his vibe just fits. It's kind of a
From
stereotype.
Australia.
But like, you know.
Double Breaker says Robin is from Australia.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Mercy's from
Mercy.
Denmark. Okay, yep. I see that. Camille. Camille is from like, I don't know.
What is the
Just-
most suburb area you can think of?
Oh man, most suburb area. I don't know. I don't know why I'm blanking on that right now.
You got the voodoo vibes and southern vibes. Louisiana. Okay. Okay.
True.
I could see that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. The cat's where he lived ate fireflies. You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Every time someone says fireflies, I just think of the song.
Oh no. Now it is stuck in my head. Oh, thanks.
Sorry.
That's what. Giggles. It's such a banger. It's true. It is. Dang
What
it,
is
it's just going.
You got one more question? Because my last one is. Oof.
Oh, I do. Oh wow. Right. This was an interesting one. How does an intellect devourer devour anything without a mouth? Okay, so it teleports or like it seeps into your mind, and only then can it form a mouth and then just start snacking on your thoughts. You know, like a mouse eating cheese. You know? Like, it's like, ooh, that memory in kindergarten when you spilled glue all over yourself? Ooh, delicious. You know?
I wanted to start paying attention to what you were saying. You lost me at mouse eating cheese, and then like they started playing fireflies in the chat. So
Oh no.
there was
No. Oh my gosh. I don't think I could read that without laughing. Okay, wait.
Can we read it like we're telling like a horror story? Would not believe your eyes.
If
No,
10,000
I
angry
can't.
guys lit up your house while you were asleep. Stacking on thoughts. Ayo. Get out, Leon. Right through jail. Right away. Oh my gosh.
Okay, here's my last
Your
question.
last question. Alright.
So the first question was, who would win in a fist fight, Mercy or Robin?
Ooh.
I was stuck on this question, and then I realized the answer's obvious. Now, if we switch this to a freestyle, right, free-for-all style match, fist fight, it would be a tie between Mercy and Robin. Because they ain't gonna fight. But they'll be the last ones standing when all the other three are trying to knock each other out.
True. So
Therefore-
if they got into like this free-for-all brawl,
Yeah,
Mercy and Robin would just be chilling, and the other ones would just be like throwing hands, you know?
Mercy would just be relaxing, just watching the whole thing happening. Robin's making tea, wondering like what the heck's happening, and everyone's knocking each other out, and boom, they would be a tie.
My gosh.
Mercy for the win for sure. They are intellects. They're not savages. Got that dad string.
That's
Oh my god.
Oh. Savvy has an alliance with Camille to obliterate Robin. Oh.
Watch, we're gonna divide the fandom right here, right now.
Oh no.
Let's do it. Who do you think's the better out of everyone? I'm kidding. Don't.
Uh-oh.
Let's not.
Don't say that. Wrong question. Also right through jail. Being smart doesn't mean you can't throw hands. You know what, Mr. Mini Mopsy? True. Mercy scrappy, bro.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
our
yeah.
Edward Jacob moment. Izami mommy wouldn't suffer that nonsense. ICO. What?
Alright. So we do have to start wrapping up.
Oh.
Yes, we are quite a bit over time.
Did we lose Leon? Oh, there we go.
We did.
Now he's back.
I think Leon is
I was
back.
part of the tavern for a second.
Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
Everything
Wait.
broke. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We're not here.
You're all good. So, thank you so much for hanging out with Hayden and I at the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. So we want to take a quick moment to recognize those who popped in chat so far today and the followers gained so far in our 10th episode of Gaming Related.
If we please forgive us if we mispronounce your name, and we will try our best to get them right. First up, we have Zasaro,
Cozy Corner
Emphasis.
7,
Boop the Raccoon,
Double Breaker,
Icosius,
Yanier,
Mr. Minimopsy.
and the cast and crew.
Those of you returning, welcome back, and those who are new to Gaming Related, welcome. We're happy to have you all here. Before we direct your attention back to Monk and the Lead Cast, don't forget to check out our social media platforms on TikTok, YouTube, Discord, Twitter, for all the clips, announcements, and other fun content.
Yep, thank you all so much for joining us for our 10th intermission show. We hope to see you next Wednesday at the same time. Without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the second half of Gaming Related. Just leave it in the
Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, Yanye, sorry about that. We can either write it and it'll be our first question next week, or we can just pay you back, and you can save up for anything you need. Hope everyone had topped off their drinks, and I'm back.
I
and,
have more water. It's great.
You have more gray water. I like it.
I also have more water.
Nice.
You need to get your plumbing checked, buddy. Not the best.
When I drink it, it makes my brain tingle.
All right. So let's get the jams back on. We're in the dungeon.
Is it Fireflies? Is that the jams that we're talking about?
You
I've
would
been
not-
listening
Not
to
a
that
boat,
for
not a
literally like 10 minutes on a loop. I'm not exaggerating.
I believe it, because you have the most eclectic taste in music. You like everything.
No, I don't. But I like some things really strongly.
Yeah.
And this song is one of them.
Some songs just hit the brain different.
They really
Fireflies
do.
is one of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
it does.
Fireflies
It
is one of them.
really
I love
does.
Fireflies.
Their new song, holy crap.
So I guess it's time to mention our sponsor right now.
Owl City. We'd like to invite them onto the stream.
We would like to
Oh, hey,
invite them
guys.
to sponsor us.
Yes. Sorry, Twitch. We're just kidding. We know we're just affiliates. Sorry.
No. I've read the terms and conditions. They're not in the background anywhere. So
Yep. We have no, there's nothing. We're
Can
just
we be
commenting
sponsored by
about them.
water?
Yeah. Okay. Well, you are back in the dungeon, and you've essentially cleared it. You've gathered some amethyst. What are you guys doing
How
now?
much amethyst?
15 gold worth. About a
That is like none
a handful.
amethyst. None amethyst is
Well,
the answer.
Go get more. I'm sure there's
I'm
more.
trying to. I would
Grab
like more
more.
amethyst, please.
Yeah, well, you got amethyst eggs. How do you like that? How do you like that?
It's,
Matt?
we can ranch them. We can like grow them so they develop a lot of amethyst, and then we can kill them.
I love this
Whoa.
idea. Supported. Endorsed. We're doing it.
We're now playing Fantasy Harvest Moon.
I'm
Yes.
100% in. 100% in.
Robin starts to roll up his sleeve
Okay.
as he tosses away his rapier. He
Yeah.
starts to roll up the sleeve on his other hand and goes, "Mercy, I'm so sorry. I feel compelled by the cosmos." And I put up my arms in like that fighting position, and I roll initiative on Mercy. And we're gonna fist fight to figure out who wins.
Wait, whoa, wait. I'm poisoned.
He takes
time.
perfect. I was gonna say he takes advantage of it.
You already stabbed me in the leg. I think that's enough.
Right? Never
I'm just
let him forget.
crying.
Never
I'm just
let them forget.
crying, yes. With every punch, I'm sobbing. I'm sorry.
I don't know what I missed.
I know. I
Someone asked who would win in a fist fight, and now they're like, they took it personally for some reason.
Okay, yeah.
Now we
We're
have
gonna find
to.
out.
Yeah.
They paid channel points.
Well, now we
It's
know
all
who
Yang
doesn't
Yang
want
too.
to
He's
have
instigating.
time.
Why is Gaph your favorite? And who would murder Gaph the fastest? I love it.
Oh, that easily savvy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No question.
On the steps of the church. Is
With
what I
his own
heard them
sword
say.
now.
Yeah.
With his own sword.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe even a shield, like just both.
That would be great. Can you imagine? I
Just
can't. I'm
shield
doing
bash
it right
into the
now.
ground and just-
I can imagine it right now. Okay. So what are y'all doing now?
Can we go back to the map from this glowing, beautiful scene?
Yes, you can go back to the map.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna ask. Does anybody know how to help with this? And I kind of squeeze some of the black ichor poison coming out of my arm.
We have to suck the poison out.
This seems like a bad idea. But alright. Here you go.
You should probably get a second opinion.
No.
Right, Camille?
Well, you should pour ale on it. Is what you should
Yes!
do.
Do we have that?
I lean back from about to suck on the wound, and I start to undo my flask. I start to open it up.
No.
While they're doing that, I want
What is up?
Savvy to move to the kind of juncture in the road
Yeah.
and take up a defensive position because I don't know that I'm convinced that this is over yet. So I want her just to take up a guard here.
Okay.
Seeing you walk away, I'm just gonna tell Syl to go with her just for backup.
Nice. Okay. With your backup, make a perception check. Perceive it,
Okay.
Sammy. Perceive it.
Does Syl give me advantage with a help action?
Yes, she
Feel-
purrs.
She purrs.
Well, she doesn't do a good. She tries, but I don't do a good job. Syl is perfect. Syl is perfect in every way, but Savvy's perception.
Stop.
Ah.
Nope. Nope. Oh, damn it, you guys.
Yeah.
You're
A
triggered,
12.
Robin. A 12.
Inspiration.
A 12 does not get you much. It's a cave.
Oh, so there's something to see. That's what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
Your silence is damning.
Yes.
I am seeing a lot of
Yeah,
things
yeah,
on there.
100%. I see a lot of amethyst,
Yeah,
and I like amethyst.
You do see a lot of amethyst.
I was gonna say I don't even
It's
need
not
to
making
roll
any
perception
noise.
for that. Yeah, but let's be honest. I don't think I really need to roll perception to be suspicious of it at this point.
Okay.
I think that's
Yeah.
fair.
That's fair. Someone wrote something in my cave. Gaph
Huh?
isn't cool. You son of. Oh, you wrote it over here too. Okay, it's like little treats.
It would be
They're like
discovered.
little treats.
It would be discovered.
Yeah, they'll be discovered as we get there.
I didn't realize there was a third path, or I would have done it there too.
Wait. I
Go to
see
the
it.
left.
It's
Go
in
to the
red.
left or right.
It's in red. That looks like that's the color of Junior Monk.
I
I think it's Junior
didn't write
Monk that
that.
was responsible.
No, I did not.
Admission. There's an admission.
God.
So, what are you all doing? You're sucking the poison out?
Yeah. So can you help with this? I'm not sure.
Mercy is taking the dead centipede that she had
Yeah.
grabbed previously, and she goes over to this boulder. This looks like a nice boulder to use as a table.
It's a mimic.
Uh,
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
leaving.
It's not a mimic.
So it turns into a table because it's a mimic. It knows what its job is.
Gosh.
And so she kind of breaks the amethyst part off of the top part of the. She's trying to get to the poison sac.
Okay. Make a survival check.
I'm not good at these, but we'll see how that goes.
Good
especially
enough.
since I'm.
Good enough. You dissect this
No,
thing.
that's not. This is 9 is a good enough.
Oh, you have disadvantage because you're poisoned.
I am poisoned, sir.
9's not good enough.
Um,
You pierce it, and you've wasted it. The sack is gone.
Okay.
There's 2 more.
Hold on. I have to double check something.
Okay. You're gonna jump?
No, I'm not gonna jump.
Okay.
She does it 2 more times.
I'm gonna before she does that.
You wasted another
are
one.
These,
Fuck.
You only have 1 chance left.
are these
Dead?
I reached.
Are these beasts? Because if they're beasts, then they technically are my favorite enemy, and I could have experience tracking, hunting, studying them. I might be able to know a little bit, sort of, maybe, about these weird, random crave amethyst creatures that nobody has seen ever.
They are small beasts. I mean, they're large.
Can I give her not advantage, but a flat roll?
Or
That sounds like a help action. That
I would
sounds like
love
a
to help her.
Sounds like
Okay.
stone cunning.
Yep.
I mean, they are amethyst
Expertise.
centipedes. Okay, yeah. You're going to help her. You're going to say, here, let me hold it for you.
Gosh,
And he
dang it.
stretches it out. And he's like, cut here and be very, very gentle.
It's very hard to do that because everything is blurry. I don't like being
You get
poisoned.
1 more flat roll. Senora Mercy,
flat
good
roll.
luck. Have fun.
Survival flat.
Oh, I thought it was a 16.
I
Her hand is too shaky. She cuts the whole thing off.
cut my hand off. What?
No, you cut
Oh,
the whole,
no.
You cut the whole gland.
Oh.
They're not hurting anyone anymore.
I can still take the poison out. It's just gonna be a little goopy. She uses a vial and just dripping, just trying to confirm if the poison's going to wear off or if this is something that's going to be a problem until she finds an antidote.
Okay. Okay. The rest of you, as they're trying to get the poison gland out to work on an antidote that, if you could get, Mercy would be very good about it. But, Savvy, as you're peeking around the corner, moments are going by, maybe 5-10 minutes, and you haven't heard of anything else. All the sounds that were being made from the tunneling and from you fighting and the vials of firebolt being thrown, if anything else is in here, nothing's been alerted in your area or to your area.
As they're working to dissect the creatures, Savvy is going to look back to the group. I don't know whether or not they're stone or more of that. As she's going to look back towards one of the centipedes, but I do see more, a lot more of it ahead. I'll be careful, but I want to take a look.
If you can grab another centipede.
Now that I know that it's a centipede, I would stab it first.
Yeah.
Happily.
Yeah.
I want Savvy to move ahead.
Okay.
So you're saying there's more? Listen, Mercy, let's go help. It's the only way we can get a proper antidote. We've watched this job.
Okay.
Sorry.
And we'll
It's alright.
limp.
Hands are very shaky. I don't like this.
Just because it hurts, it's fine.
Okay. Savvy, as you move ahead, you're going to see another cluster.
Yeah.
And this one is the same as before. You see there's about 6 centipede wrapped around, not moving, but you can now tell the difference between a true amethyst and the centipede that has spent a millennia evolving to look like this.
And is that like just this cluster or like this cluster?
The big cluster.
This cluster?
Yeah, this whole area here.
Okay, so would there be a possibility? So actually, let me ask this question. Does it look like this cluster right here is one?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to move to right here. Oh, this is kind of weird with the positioning. I'm trying to put her kind of in the center of that, but that's not really working out super well.
If you hold down Alt, I think you can center it while moving your character.
Always forget that nonsense.
And
You're right.
this is going to be difficult terrain as you're walking through a lot of stalagmites, and in the middle of the stalagmites are these little clusters around. So as you tippy-toe over these amethysts, you see the cluster of centipede, and they are not moving. They're basically protecting their babies.
Oh,
Yeah, we can't have that.
she's going to stab her sword into the ground and cause fungal tendrils to shoot their way out as she casts Arms of Hadar, and everything within a 10-foot radius of her is going to be assailed and needs to make a strength saving throw. DC 13.
They fail.
They're all going to take 5 necrotic damage.
Okay, what does it look like as a dozen of these centipede just die to the Arms of Hadar?
Fucking great. That's what it looks like. It looks fucking
It
great.
just looks like XP just going ching, 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 ching.
Yeah.
All the XP.
No, in kind of stepping over there again, what I think is going to happen there is she's going to take her sword, and it's kind of strange in that her sword is indeed, it looks to be steel, but when she stabs it into the ground, it just kind of sinks into the stone, and as it does, these tendrils kind of radiate out. The way that I kind of see it though is that these kind of dark tendrils that have this dull, vibrant, kind of purplish glow to them are going to seek out life very intentionally on their own accord. They're going to find these little centipedes, and they are going to wrap their way around and strangle them to death, like just crush them. Yeah.
Okay.
Everything within 10 feet, 5 necrotic.
Okay. You now have 100 gold worth of amethyst and a lot of dead centipedes.
So that would be 115 gold worth of amethyst.
Total.
So in honesty here, what I'm really more interested in, don't get me wrong, that's great, but I am really curious about how many attempts we get to extract a poison sac.
Oh God.
Who's doing it?
I'm going to try this time, if that's all right, Mercy.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, we got 12 of them. Let's all take a turn.
I was gonna say, is it 12? Is
Yeah.
it really 12?
Let's wave that off. With 12 tries, you will have...
Yeah.
You know what? No, roll, because let's see how many out of 12.
All right.
Robin would like to pick one up and also try.
Okay,
Pull out his little
survival.
dagger.
So with favorite enemy as beast and
Sure.
having worked on them before, can it
You
be
can
a
get
flat roll?
advantage. You can get advantage. Oh, yeah, you get a flat roll. Robin does it. Robin has one.
So while Hamish is doing his thing and Mercy doing that, I go, is this what you're looking for?
It's a beautiful little sack.
I just was rooting around in there and I found this and it kind of looks like a poison sack.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go, Mercy. And I hand it over.
Thank
Do
you.
your thing. And I give you a gentle
Okay.
pat on the shoulder.
That's enough to cure 4 people from being poisoned.
We'd love to see that.
So you see Mercy take out her alchemy tools, and will use that sack and mix things together until there are 4 little vials of antidote.
Okay. You have 4 vials of antidote.
Hands one to Hamish.
Okay.
I am going to take that.
And I take mine.
So,
Now that Robin knows how to do it, can he basically like take 10 on this type of thing and just do it
you
over
want-
and over?
You want to do it again?
Well, I can roll, but I mean,
Yeah.
now that I know how to do it, can
We'll
I...
say 4 is enough, and you guys.
All right.
With
4 more sacks?
No.
Or
4 antidotes, and you guys can.
I mean,
Let
I
me
think
ask
we
this.
Definitely need one more.
Yeah, let me ask this: if they take the antidote, does that prevent them from getting poisoned down the line? Is it like for the next 24 hours? Can you not get poisoned by these things?
That's a good question. I mean, you can grab one of them on the ground and just kind of poke yourself and test it. Or how about someone make a medicine check? How about that?
I can do that.
Okay.
Now that I'm no longer poisoned.
Nice. So you have 2 left since 2 of you were poisoned?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Yes. This is an antidote that will prevent you from future poison.
So then we gotta harvest 1 more sack, and we all gotta throw down a shot of antivenom.
Or we
Yeah.
save it in case, for the future, in case we get poisoned somewhere else along the line. This is probably this is something from another time. So an antidote from that is going to be a lot more potent than something from ours.
I would agree. I would rather hold it in a reactive nature than expect that we need it preemptively.
But we should definitely get at least a little more, right?
Oh, I think we get as much as we can, but no, I think it would be foolish of us to waste it in anticipation of something we may not need.
Smart plan.
Okay.
Also, good
I
job
agree.
killing them all like that.
Did that also come from your sword?
I might have lied to Naleli a little bit.
Son of a
It's-
bitch.
It's a little.
Complicated?
It's not the sword, but it is. It is the sword. I don't know. It's a story. If we live through this, I'll tell you tonight. How about that?
Deal.
All right.
Okay. You're able to get 1 more sack.
Okay, so that
4
means
more. 4 more
4 more.
antidotes.
So we've got
To be
Six
clear,
total.
Monk, I also downed that. I don't
Yeah.
wish to be poisoned anymore.
Okay, so you had 8. Now you have 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you have cleared this area, and you're welcome to rest if you want to. You'll notice that there are no more amethyst nests, but the tunnel does, on the other side of the map, open up and continue forward. What are you all doing?
Yeah, I say we sit and we kind of like
Collect ourselves.
nurse our
please.
wounds a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Okay. So are you taking a short rest?
Yes,
I certainly don't think
Please.
it's a long.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, short rest.
You
I
take a
pull
short
out a
rest.
hammock and I string it between some stalagmites.
Yes, that's awesome. Actually, I love that idea. You use your jacket as a hammock.
Yeah, I put it on backwards.
Yeah, it doesn't work. And
I'm gonna lay against Syl and relax and snuggle her and
okay,
roll hit dice.
dude, Syl did amazing.
Oh, she was killing it.
Reroll
Literally.
ones on hit dice, guys.
Mm.
Not 2s, but do reroll ones. Okay.
Rude.
Oh,
Well-
reroll that one. Better. Okay.
One.
Not great.
That was perfectly all my HP that I lost.
As God intended.
Which one?
Hot God, the goddess, Tabis.
Can
Zombie,
there be
zombie
Oh,
mommy?
you mean zombie
Zombie
mommy.
I do mean zombie mommy.
can there be a god in this pantheon just called Hot God?
Yes.
It's just the god of attraction. Hot god.
I hope it's like HOTGAWD.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God.
Hot god. It's just Mega Chad.
I really want that.
The visor sunglasses.
Hot God.
I feel like that falls.
As our writers are going,
Vipers?
shit.
It's not God. It's God.
Hot God. Contrary to what people believe, he's actually the god of spontaneous immolation.
Oh,
He is also foin.
It says boop.
Void as fuck.
Foin.
Yane, yeah, you get inspiration, Yane. He said I'm just describing myself, guys. Okay, so
Monk
you're
has
all...
been known to light people on fire, so that does make sense.
2 snaps. So you're all resting, and you made it far. You are miles into this cave and starting to kind of lose track of time, unless you grew up in this type of environment.
Yeah, we totally all grew up in prehistoric submerged sea caverns.
Yes.
How did you know?
Did you guys not?
I did living in underground for a while.
In Fraggle Rock? Yeah. I just aged myself, sorry.
Fantasy Fraggle Rock.
Fantasy Fraggle Rock.
Fantasy.
Red.
Would Mercy, to a degree, be able to tell time at least a little bit?
You're starting to lose it. Especially with the poison.
Yeah.
Wow, on the first try!
First try.
First try.
First try.
Now,
Hey.
you'll see this.
Balanced.
You'll all see this because you're all kind of in a group as Savvy, her arms start to pulsate with this black vein that courses up her forearm, up her shoulder, up the side of her neck. And as she just takes a deep breath, you see her suddenly relax her shoulders and her eyes clear. It was crazy. Something crazy happened.
I mean, you might have seen it before. You might be, I don't know.
Some.
It's been a little bit. She's done it a few times.
Okay. So, now that you guys are rested up, what are you doing now?
So just to confirm, you said there's really nothing left to explore in this cave?
No. I mean, there's a couple bad words graffitied on the wall, but nothing.
Whoa. Deep down in this unexplored cave.
Hard whippersnappers.
Yeah, some young guys who don't care about other people's property wrote, Gaph isn't cool,
Yep.
and Gaph isn't cool.
The camera pans over and it's just Robin with a paintbrush.
Well, I say we head back to the other tunnel. Looks like we did what we meant to here. I feel better now that I've killed something.
There's actually more. If you head down around, I saw that right before we were resting. There's another passage right down here. And I will admit, if we're going to head back and explore another passage, we might as well explore the one we're on.
After some bandages, I feel a lot better. I might as well press on just a little bit. Push our luck.
Okay.
Alright.
So, you continue down the path, and you're going to start to see that mushrooms, those bright ones, are going to start to appear along your path. And
And this was normal amethyst and not centipedes, right?
you have enough amethyst. You couldn't carry anymore. You'll get amethyst poisoning. It's very...
Yeah, I'm still gonna smack it with a quarter. No, I'm sicking Syl on it. I don't trust amethyst.
I'm just
I mean,
saying.
we have antivenom, so we'll take the poisoning.
I'm just saying that from a technical standpoint, by the time a character reaches level 4, they should have approximately 450 to 500 gold worth of personal possessions. If they're keeping in track with the rules as written allocation of resources, which would mean that
Wow,
the characters
someone
themselves. If the characters are
Zach!
keeping up with the show,
Okay.
I'm just saying that
I want to push a soundboard button so bad
Do
right now.
not. Don't.
actually
Get your hands off the board.
115 gold worth of amethyst is not that much.
I am.
Don't. Don't.
I was hovering over it, man.
Quack.
So anyway, we don't do points here. We do when Monk feels like it.
Yeah, that's cool and all.
story.
I just want to make sure that I can afford my armor when I want it.
Yeah, you will. You just gotta kill a couple guards.
And more amethyst. Got it. Cool. Got it.
As you continue, you're gonna start to see that there's starting to be puddles of water, a few inches up to a few feet, and your path starts to lighten or glow with these wonderful mushroom, the same that you saw when you first fell into this world.
You
And
should watch out for the carnivorous plant. There might be one here too.
yeah, good point. Good point.
Careful,
Are there carnivorous plants waiting for us?
Make
Do we
a,
see another fantasy champion?
make a perception check.
fantasy champion.
A 9. Nothing's carnivorous yet.
Yet. He said
Ah!
Heard
I
it.
stab all the plants.
You got me. You got me. I will tell you this. You hear something, Mercy, as you circle the bend, and you're going to see that the water goes down about 8 feet, but you're going to see there's these heavy lily pads along the walls on either side of the cave, and you're going to hear what sounds like language. Someone or something is currently talking. But
Well, that's reassuring. I feel reassured.
it's in a language that you do not understand or comprehend. And I'm going to move you all to the map.
Oh no.
It's on the
Don't-
southeast side of the map.
Oh, this is a big map.
I don't like.
Oh,
I
God.
don't
Oh
like.
wow.
I'm scared. What's our safe word? Please
More.
stop. I'm scared. More.
And what you see in front of you is you see that the water itself underneath is glowing. And then you're going to see the lily pads. And as you look, you're going to see just these poofs of this fluorescent pink spores just kind of going all over the place. And then you're going to hear this weird language that's going to say, Wakka, 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 Wakka. And it's just is coming from above and around the corner.
So we invaded the realm of Pac-Man, did we?
Waka, waka, waka,
You
waka,
did.
Waka, 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 waka.
Pack plant. It says yin yang.
That's the sound they make when they die.
Am I the only one that thought fantasy Fozzie Bear?
Probably. I definitely went immediately to Pac-Man.
I also went to Pac-Man. Mercy is going to use her scarf to cover her face to not inhale the spores.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feed it a
Everything's
ghost.
glowing.
Says Aika. So as you see this glowing and you cover your mouth, you see the spores kind of come towards you and they stick to the surface like little tiny spores, dandelions, I was gonna say. And you hear it louder now coming around the corner. You see these giant 8-foot, can you please not cough during my monologue? These giant 8-foot stalks of mushrooms. And they're shaking, and just more of this stuff is coming out, and then you hear Wakka Wakka Wakka. Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Black lung.
Oh, it was you, Savvy. No,
What is happening?
I got the black lung, merman. So, what are you guys doing?
So the mushrooms are talking?
Maybe.
No, but for real, are the mushrooms
But no,
talking?
yeah, no. I mean, you said we saw
from your
something
vantage
around
point-
the corner.
From your vantage point, no, they're not. You're going to see what looks to be a humanoid. And the humanoid has a long tail, bipedal, has blue fins that run down its back, a lizard mouth, almost like an alligator, and is currently upside down, hanging from one of the mushrooms. The mushroom is hanging tendrils like a jellyfish, and this thing is caught in it, and it is kind of swaying back and forth, and it's kind of laughing. And you see that there's another one underneath them that is banging on what looks to be a scythe, and they're talking to each other, and one of them's angry and yelling, and one of them's upside down just having a dandy time.
So we came here for the unobtainium, right? Right? Like, that's why we're here.
Wakka Wakka Wakka
Cool.
Wakka
Cool.
is what you hear.
I pull out my ponytail tendrils.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
I
Keep
bond.
that away from me.
I bond.
Keep that away from me.
I know where that thing's been.
I bond with Robin. It's canon.
It's a very tasteful scene. We
You bond
Wait,
with
okay,
Robin the
before
same
you
way
rush.
you bond with your horse.
first we bond with a bunch of trees that are the memories of our ancestors. Savvy, I can hear them.
Guys, you haven't ingested any of these spores. I don't know what's happening.
It's a
You
fantasy
gave us-
avatar.
Yes, so you gave us Avatar vibes. So yeah, we're just playing a role.
Okay.
Hamish is just going to turn to the group and go, "Are we sure we want to go this way?"
No. No.
As fascinating as this place is, us not knowing that language creates a barrier and could cause more problems, along with
Well, that and also the happy from the mushroom.
He seems like he's having a hell of a time. I say we grab whatever he's having and have it on our way back. Maybe we just experiment a little, sitting around a table with a special bear, see what kind of trip we have, but not here.
yeah, this seems. What do you think, Savvy? Do you want to keep going forward? I don't see a way forward without going through that.
Gesturing to the Wakka Wakka.
Yeah.
She's gonna try to be quiet as she, tries to look around the corner, can't really see anything.
Make a stealth check.
For standing here with everybody else,
I thought you said you're gonna try to look around the corner. Oh, you just leave?
I'm from my current vantage point,
Okay, don't
where
yell
I
at me,
have
I'm just
remained
asking.
unviewed.
Wakka Wakka, mother.
I'm saying it feels
Fine.
That's how we're cursing from now on.
there are these beautiful two rails, both made of iron, side by side, facing, just guiding us through the tunnel. And I don't know if it's kind of a road made of rails, but I'm not sure. So Savvy is gonna reply, I'm not entirely sure what that is. I won't pretend to know, but I will say that if you want to learn more, I think I can kill it. If it comes to that.
I mean, they're just having a conversation. I mean, I'd hate it if I was mid-trip and some random person came out and just killed me.
We don't know that they're mid-trip. We don't we can't see shit from this current vantage point. Like, we just hear the sounds of what's happening.
Wait,
Yeah,
so that
and-
scene Monk described, we can't see that? Where one's hanging upside down and one's...
I see nothing from my token's perspective. I don't know about you, but my assumption is that that's all around this corner.
I'll tell you what, just to kind of clarify, since we're not in combat, so the map is not a combat map yet. You all kind of walk onto the lily pad and look around the corner, and there you'll see that one of these lizard-looking folk is currently cutting a stalk down, and eventually he cuts it, or they cut it all the way. It falls over, and with a heavy splash, the one that was upside down falls in the water, and they get helped up, and they start to walk further away from you down the tunnel, and one of them is yelling at the other, leaving you kind of alone to your devices.
Debbie's gonna look from Mercy to Robin. Can either of you understand that? I can't. I don't know what that is.
I have no idea what they're saying.
She confidently assumes that Camille and Hamish have no idea, just like she would. But, you know, Mercy and Robin, they might. They seem like they might.
I mean, can we at least recognize the language? Not that we speak it, but like... I mean, if somebody spoke French, I'd probably be able to be like, oh, that sounds like French. Is that something that we could...
You can make an intelligence check. I'll let you do that.
And...
I 100% surrender that role. I have absolute
Yeah,
confidence
I-
Savvy would
I
know
only-
nothing.
I
Can I
only
get
speak
on that?
Common and
unimportant.
Elvish, but I can.
It's
no?
Draconic, Robin. They're speaking Draconic.
Oh, I speak Draconic.
Oh, cool.
No, I don't. No, don't tell me anything. I don't actually.
I'm high, my dude. I'm so high.
Oh, dude, a lot scar.
Yeah, gnar on the war, my dude.
Yeah, squay.
Yeah, so I ate that thing you gave me, and I was kicking.
I was fucking kicking.
Oh, I'm just out here vibing, my dude.
So that's Draconic.
Cannon.
All Draconic is frat boys.
That's,
Got
this
it.
is exactly why I play this game.
Are you
I
telling
love
me that
Dungeons
if we
and
meet a
Dragons.
dragon and they start speaking Draconic, it's
Wakka Wakka Wakka.
I'm just telling you
Wakka.
that I
Why
will
was that so
ensure
deep?
that my next, if Savvy dies, I'm replacing with a character that can speak Draconic.
Deal.
Just so we can do this.
Deal.
We
Yes.
surfer vibes all day long.
Hang
100%.
10.
Oh my goodness.
So they kind of left though, and does that mean that we would be able to, I don't know, if they left at a decent pace, could we follow behind them without needing to roll stealth immediately if we waited a minute?
Okay, so you wait a minute, and then you're gonna follow. You're asking if you can roll without or move without stealth.
Yeah.
Up to you if you want to try to be stealthy. If you are,
Also,
you'll need to roll.
Are the outsides are lily pads, right? And the
Yes.
center is water, so we have a walking path for
Yes,
those who can't
unless you want to
swim.
swim. Yes, that's
No.
right. If you want to black ops and go underwater, you could.
No.
You see
No.
that in front of you, there is a
Going dark.
essentially a garden of these giant mushroom that are 8 feet tall with these tendrils that are kind of hanging underneath them, and they're just kind of flowing in the air, kind of maybe fantasy Avatar style. I mean, that was a really good call.
He had just seen Wave Water when he rendered the map, guys. It honestly could have happened to anybody.
Yay says a Wakka walking path. That yeah.
Yeah.
I love that one. That was a good one.
Amazing.
Well done.
Yeah. If you all want to be quiet, you need to roll stealth.
This is the nose goes of who goes first because it's not savvy.
Or you can roll as a group, and I'll take the average. Oh!
I like that average. We stop now.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. You guys are all stealthy. No one roll anymore, because those are all amazing.
I go horde.
Oh my gosh!
Ord.
Stop it, guys. You move up, and
I do stop.
you see that to the north, there is another one of these people that are currently harvesting, and their back is to you up that tunnel, and they're scraping lichen and moss off of the wall and putting it into a bag. And you can see that all the sides they have are absolutely tools for harvesting, and these creatures are essentially turning this place into a garden. And as you look around, and the spores have all settled, and you're all very light-footed as you kind of come through here, the other two have kind of moved away up and around the corner, and you basically have walked into someone's weed farm.
I knew they were tripping.
Yeah, 100%.
By the way, just so it's out there, I'm gonna avoid the tendrils of the Wakka Wakka and not walk into those whenever possible.
I heard,
I'm a mud.
I heard what you did there. You said I'm not gonna what?
Walk into them.
He did it again.
He's not gonna Christopher walk in to them.
Too soon, bro.
Mercy is wearing gloves
Okay.
and is
Please
going
harvest
to
them.
try
Yes.
and harvest.
Yes.
You're gonna try to harvest them?
Yes.
Just one tendril.
Yes.
Just one.
Just gonna,
Just
just
the tip.
one.
Okay.
This is how we're gonna spend the campfire nights. I
Okay.
feel it in my bones. I love it. I love it so much.
I'm wearing
Robin
gloves,
is
so I'm
also-
not
Mercy,
touching anything.
you are in another world. Just
I'm not touching it.
Robin
okay.
is also harvesting, but in a different way.
You're at the arboretum. Okay. You'll see Mercy just rolling one of these up into a little tiny cigarette.
In her back.
It's a tight roll. It's a generous roll.
Okay. All right.
How it looks, it's like a little whip.
Yeah, I
You
like
smack people with it.
it. That's canon. You heard her say it. Someone clip that. She's whipping people.
No, she's not. No.
A whip that makes you high on
I
contact.
mean, that would be very,
great.
very
It's,
interesting.
I just
Constitution
something
saving
just
throw when it
awakens.
Okay. So, I'm going to need you to make a nature check. No, a survival check. No, a tinker. Yes. Survive. What do you think, Mercy? How are you going to harvest?
I just said
Okay, do the thing.
I'm wearing gloves.
You're wearing the gloves. Let's
And I
do
just
let's do nature. We'll do
Nature?
nature. We'll do nature.
okay.
This is a natural phenomenon happening. Okay, not bad. Not bad. You're able to harvest purple glow. That's the name of this drug. Purple glow.
Of course it is.
Purple.
That sounds like a very accurately named strain.
Purple soul glow.
If you will.
Soul glow. Ooh.
Yeah. Coming to America. Good movie.
Could you indicate for me which one it is on the map?
Which one's the purple one that she cuts?
I roll initiative on Robin. No, I take it back. I roll initiative on default as a person.
Yeah, I don't know what's
I'm
happening.
gonna hop in a car right now. I'll be back in 22 minutes.
Agreed. Wholeheartedly,
22
I agree with that.
We're switching to in person.
PvP real fast.
Who would win in a fist fight?
Savvy.
Yeah, somehow savvy because it's not giggles. It's savvy.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Savvy being very much out of her element, the whole not actively stabbing things,
Yes.
is gonna defer to the others here. We're harvesting things, we're watching things. I'm content to kind of just take a couple steps back.
I mean, I could try and send them a message and see if they respond. And see if they. I mean, they are tripping, so they may not think that it's from somebody.
One
but
of
if they
them
respond,
is.
yeah,
as
that's
far
the
as
one
you
I'd message. I look up to the sky as God interrupts. Yeah, that's the one I'd message.
Deal.
So I could message the tripping one, and if he replies back in common, we know we could try and communicate to them. But if they don't, then maybe he just thinks it's part of his trip. That's an
True.
idea.
I love this
we do
idea.
it.
No, I love this idea. I really do. Because it's either it goes really well, or we end up. Here's the thing: if we don't share any language ability with them whatsoever, this is gonna end in combat. Let's be clear. Like whether we want it to or not, if we don't share a common language and they start trying to come at us super hard, we're probably gonna end up in a place where they're gonna antagonize us and we're gonna have to kill people. I get that. So I say go hard.
There's a metaphor to unpack here, but I don't wanna, so I cast message.
Okay, you cast message, and
It's just great. Yep.
Oh,
My message to the stoned one is, "Hey friend, I just wanted to chat. Do you understand me?"
it's gonna respond, Wakka Wakka, what the fucka? It does not understand you. In the language you don't understand, it doesn't understand you.
I'm gonna message back and I'm gonna go Wakka 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 Wakka. At this point, I'm just fucking with it. I turn and I go, "He didn't understand me.
Yeah.
Move on to Plan B," and I draw my rapier.
Oh, shit.
Or we just
no way, it's not
leave
immediately
bef-
plan B. We can just go around this side.
Just go.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna hear some commotion as
Oh, no.
you start hearing Wakka 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 coming from like a bunch of different people.
Waka 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 waka.
Yeah, that's what you. Damn it! I thought that was a good sound.
You should go.
You
It's
chose
great-
the Pac-Man song?
And-
Yeah, it's perfectly. It is so distinct.
Some would say iconic.
You're gonna see these creatures all start to kind of run, and you're gonna see them drop their hose and their scythes
Oh, you
as
never want to drop the hose.
yep as they all leave, and they start running out of that tunnel just to your left.
I scared them off.
Perhaps we should go before more show up.
I mean, what they were harvesting seems pretty valuable. They did all the work for us. We might as well scoop some up on the way.
I am so glad that I was not the only one to first think of that.
I mean, it seems like he was having a fantastic time. We can't just leave without whatever they're harvesting.
Validated. Seconded. Sammy's
like a
desire is to
sound plan.
harvest what they want.
Okay, are you harvesting?
What?
We're not
They already
harvesting. They're just
for us.
yeah. They're just
right?
we're
Yeah.
just taking
You're
the
just
stuff that they
taking-
dropped.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, chat, I need some drug names for the people who know drugs. I need a blue color drug. Blue something.
Blue Hawaiian.
Blue acetaminophen.
Aspirin, yay!
Blue.
Oxytocin.
Yeah, Blue Wakka. I second that.
Okay, blue Wakka. That's a good one. Blue Wakka. Okay,
Blue Skidoo.
we got purple Soul Glow. Yep. And then we need green
There,
something.
there was red as well.
Yeah, red
Some
something.
Red Wakka.
Red burns, guys. Red burns. Green something.
Green Machine.
You know, I mean, you can call it whatever you want because you're gonna harvest it. The green machine, and then
Fantasy Wolf drink.
red something.
There's
Red
a lot of
key
them on
lime
his screen.
Skittle.
You see that? There's like 9 of them. I don't want
Red
to. I
Skittle.
don't want to fight 9 of them.
Okay. Code red.
we're just-
Yes, I change it.
Yeah, we're
It's-
grabbing those and we're skedaddling.
Code red is the fourth drug. Okay.
Oh my god. That means I wouldn't change the blue one to voltage.
No, I don't want to start that war again.
Then we
I
gotta
would
change.
also like to
We
vote
gotta
for
change
Voltage.
green to Baja Blast.
Please,
We have-
sold, canonized. Done it.
Okay.
That's
We
a
have
street
voltage.
name.
We
It's a
have
street name.
pitch black, Baja Blast, Code Red.
Yep.
Any chance there's an orange? Could we get
We'd
some,
like to-
some live
we'd like to
We are
wire?
thank our
not
sponsors.
sponsored by
We'd like to
Pepsi,
thank our
guys.
sponsor for
No,
this.
whiteout.
Sorry.
So, anyways, G Fuel.
Okay. So,
So
as
I've been using Prime energy drink recently, and I've been feeling more energy than ever.
Hey, speaking of Prime, did you all know that if you have Amazon Prime, you have a free subscription to a Twitch channel of your choice?
oh my gosh,
Hey, hey,
Got him.
hey.
guy, let me just pause and say I do see that 20 people are currently tuning in right now to our drug show. That is, it's Dungeons and Drugs is what we're playing, and we're so glad that you're here for this. If you like what you're watching,
Drugs and drug addicts.
drugs and drug addicts. Yeah, that's what D&D stands for, and that's what we're playing right now. We're currently harvesting 4 different drugs.
We haven't Dungeons or Dragons in a while now. It's been a lot of drug jokes.
It has, it really has, and I didn't think it would take this long, but one of them, the one that was high, the one that you sent a message to, is gonna stumble backwards and he's gonna fall in the water. And as he falls into the water, you're gonna see he is going to he's gonna have a swim. And he just swims around. You see just like an alligator tucks its legs in. It just kind of, swings
He's
this.
straight vibing.
He's swinging around. You see he spits a little bit of
Harshest
water
vibe,
out.
I execute him.
Oh man.
Wait, what?
Oh man.
I was gonna harvest
man.
some mushrooms, but then I got high.
Yay, yay. Yay, yay. You shouldn't
Yeah.
have.
Yo.
Oh my gosh. Yay, yay.
Hooray!
Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Drugs are fun, guys.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
fun guys.
Do that with
Ah.
Prime.
Fun guys.
Uh,
Gals. Fun guys and gals.
oh, we're in trouble.
Fun people. So, yay, yay, you're awesome. So this lizard, folk type person, is gonna just come up and like a babe, just kind of swims up out of the water, and he's gonna put his arms on the lily pad, and he's just gonna look up at you. Wakka Wakka, Wakka. He's just gonna very.
Waka.
Savvy is gonna look towards the rest of them in panic. Like there's a panicked look on her face. Like very much a I don't know what to do with my hands kind of scenario.
Is there any red code red nearby?
Yeah, look around, man. It's everywhere.
Yeah, just like on the end of my bow, just like put some on there and just fling it at him.
He's gonna catch it like he's at a zoo, and he's gonna eat it. Waka. And then he's gonna flick his tail super hard, and he's gonna very cool. I mean, guys, cooler than anything Gaph can do. He's gonna
I hate him
leap
now.
up out.
Hate him. Immediately hate him. I
We
roll
attack.
initiative
We
on him.
attack. All of us immediately
All right, time
attack.
to murder him.
Murder him.
Come on.
I murder him.
Waka waka.
No, he lands on a lily pad, and he's talking to you, Waka.
Yeah,
and he
it's
points
where he
behind
dies.
him, and he's like, Waka, Waka, and then he back dives like a back swan dive, guys, in the water.
So fucking cool.
Thank you.
He's only cool because he does drugs.
You heard it here, kids.
Take that, dare officer.
Yeah, every dare officer lied to me.
It was so fucking cool.
I was not ready for that one.
Watch, we're gonna go back, and Gavin's gonna have the thickest joint. He's gonna be like, I just said I needed to unwind.
Sunglasses.
He's burying the dead. Just
Oh, Gaph's gonna be so fucking cool.
yes,
You think
finally.
You think that's incense? No.
You call this Wakka, man?
I'm gonna show you some Wakka.
Oh,
We're gonna go see Gaph again. He's just gonna look at us. He's gonna go Wakka Wakka.
All of a sudden, it spreads across the entire continent. This group of 5 people they're selling Wakka on the side of the road.
It's more 90s than that. It's Wakka Wakka.
Episode 11,
there it is,
Gaph gets
guys.
zooted.
It's like fantasy.
Yeah.
humor.
We're gonna bring the drugs back, and we're gonna make him cool. We're gonna introduce him to drugs.
Yeah, there's nothing like depression and drugs, boys and girls. They go hand in hand.
This is like 1820s Coca-Cola recipe right here.
Yeah,
Would you say that Code Red is more of an upper or a downer?
Upper for
Oh,
sure.
ask Mercy
Upper
when
for
we get to
sure.
that point. Okay, so what are you guys doing? He's like, hey, Wakka Wakka.
I feel like we've been
Wakka.
pretty clear.
We're gonna
We're grabbing drugs. and
we're
we're
grabbing
heading
drugs. We're going. We're leaving. We're
out.
done.
We're
All right.
leaving with the drugs,
You-
but definitely considering coming back. again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
He jumps in
In
the
real
water.
In real life, I'm gonna die.
he jumps. he looks at you and he's like, Wakka Wakka. And he's like, put it behind me. Like, this map is like so big and we're on just one tiny little corner of it. You take
Yeah,
your
I'll
drugs.
just
but-
go with him.
Take
If
your drugs
only
and
one
leave.
of them spoke common. If only. But oh no.
Not
alas.
everything speaks common. They're in another world.
But listen, if they all do drugs, maybe they're all as cool as he is.
What if we just need to do the drugs to speak their language? Sammy gets high.
Wait,
no,
wait. Hold
please.
on.
100%. How do
I
they
got
do it? Do they
resilience. I got
consume it?
resilience.
Do they
Look at
consume it?
Robin. Robin, where are you?
I'm not
Let me
okay.
do drugs.
What's our safe word? More?
Blue
Oh.
Wakka. Sammy does blue Wakka
Okay,
right now.
okay.
We're doing it.
I'm taking code red.
Guys,
Why?
that's not the
Please.
answer to the puzzle.
Already done. Already made the decision. It's made.
Okay.
I'm doing it. Blue Wakka. Let's go.
Okay.
I have to make more antidote.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine Monk put a puzzle in front of us, and the answer was just do drugs.
That's not the answer.
I'm so committed at this point. I'm so committed.
Oh man, Ransom Pig and Constantine. We messed
one of
up.
you did
We
this?
done goofed.
How could you put drugs in front of a bunch of fucking degenerates and not expect us to smoke it? Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
I don't know the party as a whole collectively, but I
Okay.
can say I'm a fucking degenerate. I
You
will
guys
do drugs.
look at
if you put
Savvy,
them in front of
and
me.
Savvy's talking. She's like, Wakka Wakka Wakka. I'm a Wakka Wakka. Just like eyes rolled back. Savvy is completely zooted. I'm gonna steal that from you, Mopsy.
I love Zooted.
For the next hour,
Vomit. I'm gonna just die.
Savvy falls in the water, and Savvy, you don't have to breathe water, man. You are
Whoa.
totally like amphibious, my girl.
Drowns.
Yeah, really, she's drowning, but to her, she's like, this is amazing.
It's so good.
Guys, we're
It's
gonna
so
call it
fucking
here.
good.
Wait. Okay.
No.
Stop. I can't
Oh,
breathe,
come
but
on,
don't stop. Oh.
What are you doing? What are you
I'm a
doing?
Wakka Wakka
I
rock.
want code red, man.
Okay,
We gotta sample all the flavors. We gotta know our product.
okay. You are going to
No,
see
We could have
Hamish
done that in a scientific way and not
immediately.
It is.
I got,
We jump
I got
straight to
resilience
human
and
trials.
poison.
15
We're
feet
good.
up and lands on top of one of these jellyfish mushroom and starts running off the walls. Hamish, you are basically under the effects of haste. Good luck when that wears off, buddy.
It is an upper.
It's speed.
It was. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I guess that's what it does. He also breathes fire. It's awesome, man.
I'm not okay.
Gloss
Medical
over that.
emergency over
Mercy,
here.
please take notes. Code red gives you haste, and blue lagoon, or was it? What was blue?
Blue Wakka.
Blue Wakka
Blue Wakka.
gives you water breathing.
I thought
All
it was
right, boss, give me green machine.
I'm making these up as I go.
great.
Okay.
One purple soul glow.
Okay. Okay.
Robin is laughing and is having fun, and then gets super serious as he chops it up all fine.
Oh my gosh.
He pulls out his own rolling paper. He extremely practiced.
Okay.
We learn something so wild about Robin every session.
Yes. Okay. The green, all of a sudden,
Not even
Camille,
surprised.
you look at the plant, and the plant's like, what's up, dude?
Wait, that's Robin? That's how
No,
that?
this is Camille who took the green.
Green machine is talk with animals.
Green machine.
Talk with plants.
They're like, hey, man, what are you doing here?
What?
I said, here, come here. And you're gonna see the mushroom plant bend over and kind of wrap around Camille, and in your ear it's gonna say, what are you doing here?
I don't remember.
Man, down here you give a little and you take a little, so you done tooketh. What do you have for me?
Huh?
I said, what do you have for me? And you're gonna see this tendril just go up his nose and like just in. What do you have for me?
I'm so uncomfortable with the energy we've created in the studio today.
I guys, we're
I
doing
was
this.
having such a great moment
Okay.
just a minute ago.
It pulls out a booger. And then
Ew.
you take purple soul glow.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
gonna see
I
Robin.
lick the paper, wrap it up tight.
Robin just completely goes into purple mist form. And Robin, for a moment, you could see the entire cavern as you are everywhere and nowhere at the same time. And it's like the coolest feeling. You don't have a body right now. And you see that there's this giant ship right in the middle of this ocean. Right there. And then you bamf back.
I puff past that shit. This is good.
It's
I
a
take a
mushroom.
deep
It's not a joint. It's a mushroom, guys. It's a
I
mushroom.
take a deep breath. Yeah, and
Oh,
I
man.
take a deep breath of the mushroom.
Yin
and
yang.
I-
I'm sorry you paid for this guy. Yeah.
Why?
I'm not sorry. This is
I'm not
this is
sorry.
the best. We have
Great.
peaked. This is
all
all
downhill.
Okay. Mercy,
downhill.
you see them just eating the walls. What are you doing?
Wait, we're just licking the walls?
Yeah.
At this point, I guess.
You have the cover over your mouth, so you're
I
not
think at this
inhaling any
point
of
you're
this.
like the designated party member.
Do not
No.
listen to Double Breaker.
No.
You're the
Mercy.
DT.
Do not
do
look
the
at chat.
drugs.
Do not
Do
look
the
at chat.
drugs. Code red for you. Do it. Do it.
No,
you can go
Mercy.
haste with me.
That Mercy is not the type to use any type of drugs.
Think of how productive you would be if you did speed.
Oh my god.
100%. Oh
You
my
build-
god, the focus that you would have. It would be amazing.
Yeah, one of them
You'd
is
be
just
so productive.
You build a
Yeah,
workbench,
combine
and
all of
immediately you
them.
get all the wood, and you build a little cabinet, and then a little chest, and then you put two chests together, and they're a bigger chest, and then you put maple seed in it. It's great.
Yeah.
Or don't, or you don't. You're the spotter right now.
So Mercy
I
is
love
going
that.
to attempt to try and use the rope of climbing
Oh, smart.
to grab each one of them.
You just slowly wrap the cords around them, dude.
That'd be
Savvy
phenomenal.
is underwater, just like
She's-
swimming.
She's chilling.
She hasn't come up in like 5 minutes.
Robin
honestly,
is dripping all over the
there's
place.
this-
Blowing
I
bubbles.
see
Mercy,
color.
Mercy actually is probably just writing all of this shit down.
Just
I love that.
100%. She's
I
just
love
like,
that.
okay, so that's what that one does.
it's a child
That's
leash.
that's what that one does. That's what that one. Okay.
I'd like to think that Savvy right now is in a state of utter peace as she drifts among the color of the world. It's not that she's in water, it's that she's in life itself. And what is there to be but part of everything? What is it like to be one with yourself and one with your thoughts and with the water? Like, what would it be like if you could forget all of your burdens and just be?
Mercy's going to try to fish Savvy out, like try to lure her closer.
Good luck.
I could test.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it'll be his acrobatics versus yours.
Disadvantage because drugged?
Yes. Even though he's like a little fish right now, and if you spook him, he's just gonna swim away. He's gonna hide under a lily pad.
Well, yeah, no, but I'm trying to like do like a lure thing
Yeah.
where I lure him
You were
closer.
fishing for
Like
Savvy?
here, come get,
and fishing.
I'm
come
not
get
very
more
good at
drugs.
I'm not
Okay.
very good. I'm not very good.
Okay, put a little bait on the end. Just put some bologna. Yes.
Put some more drugs. Put some more drugs on the.
At
on the-
21,
I got her.
you caught Savvy.
I got Savvy. What is this killing?
Your Savvy comes up out of the water, just completely a little bit upset, but lands on the lily pad, flops around, and immediately just starts vomiting all of this water. You see eventually the gills on the side of the neck start to seal up as the drug wears off, and you see that there's a couple other lizard men that have now approached, and they're watching this whole thing go down.
For a second, I thought you were saying that the drug made it so that Savvy could only breathe water.
He's drowning on land. No, that's not it. Guys,
I have a headache. I've been laughing too
we
much.
have to end
My
our
face
stream
hurts.
here, and I need to recoup and render whatever is going on now.
We could have just murdered them, but this was so much better.
I'm
This was
glad.
better.
You
I'm
chose
so
peace and
glad.
love. Peace and love, man.
Peace and
Yeah.
Peace and love. Yes.
We're gonna show up next week. Tie dye everything. Round sunglasses.
Agreed. Agreed.
I don't have brown sunglasses. I have butterfly sunglasses. Does that count?
Acceptable. That is acceptable.
For those of you who have tuned in later or have stuck with us the whole time, thank you so much for hanging out and having fun with us. This was fun. It's one of my favorites, actually. So this is session 10 of Gaming Related. This is a 1-year campaign, and we're wrapping up month number 2, going into month number 3. Big round of applause for our cast. Good job, Hikaru, Default, Toxin, Leon, and Giggles. So fun. If you haven't, please give us a follow. We are very close to hitting our follower goal of 130. We're at like 125. Yanye, thank you so much for the subscription. We, as a channel, will hang out in our Discord. You can find it in the About page on Twitch. We hang out there for 30 minutes, and we just have a good time, and we just post D&D talk. Tonight's going to be kind of crazy. But, again, thank you so much.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Also, if you enjoyed the stream, and I hope you did, be sure to share it with your friends. It's basically the only way we can get our names out there, so we appreciate you for all that you do.
Amen. Amen. Cheers, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Stick around. We are going to raid a channel, and we're just going to share the love forward, right? People raid us, we raid people. So
I'd also like to say that this has been really fun.